Hi, everybody.
Me? Oh, wow.
We're live on the interwebs. Just gonna put that flag up very clearly for everyone in the group. Given what we were talking about just before, that you are now potentially having, you're putting this out there,
People with jobs.
Yes, people with jobs.
Malachi, really, this is my turn to do the recap?
Yes.
Okay, great. All right, last time we arrived in Hell Harbor, having just fought off a gruesome blood wave monster that clearly been called on by the Cult of the Eye, or the Rakshasa whole awful plot was well behind us, and we arrived in port and were told that we could dock for money, or that there was a huge imp infestation and you could pay by going and catching imps while you were staying in town instead. Gabby and Grask went to do that. We began some downtime. Everybody had some different projects. Midway through the downtime, the harbor master came to approach the group and say, oh, there's some people have been dead, including one of the guys that we're looking for. So everybody went to go take a look, except for Tempest, who was gone. And then when they opened the door, the assassin from the other islands took another shot and would have killed the target were it not for Grask's divine intervention from Basmara. Saving his life. Just a very difficult fight ensued with one party member down and going up against a sniper. Gabby got ambushed by a bunch of imps, as did Praxu. Had the guy taken off a round or two earlier, he might have gotten away, but no, he stayed and fought, and eventually the party was victorious in capturing said assassin, who was very clear that this was just a job and not worth dying for. And I believe that's where we ended.
Yes. Now, the team decided, as it were, that they needed to some remote time to ransack the building because, as it turns out, there isn't really a clear answer as to who knows what. And as they return to see what Corlin's doing, he seems to have just burned a whole bunch of documents in his little fireplace and be trying to sneak out of the house. Perhaps complicating matters slightly.
For him, mostly. This could have been very clean and professional, but now, I'm afraid, sterner stuff is needed.
Still, you have certainly got both of them in your power and are able to take them back to your ship, if that's what you desire.
Yes, we also want to rob them of all valuables.
Yes, of course, naturally. Theft of personal property.
We want to secure those items for safekeeping while they're in our citizens' arrest custody.
By safekeeping, you mean our bank account?
Yeah, I mean, it's safe in there, yeah.
Yeah.
Works.
Your bank account. Well, banking, of course, in the Shackles is pretty much non-existent.
Yeah. Could you imagine?
Good riddance.
Giving over your gold to someone else.
Yeah, it's like the only thing you give it over to is either Basmara by dumping it in the ocean, and that's not withdrawal from that, or you dig, you bury it.
And then I
island.
said, "Don't worry, it'll be here whenever you want it."
Yeah.
All right, you
what a landlubber.
13 gold pieces worth of stuff from Corlin's house, various bits of coin and personal. He doesn't seem to be very rich in that regard. His weapons are non-magical. The assassin, Giles, has equipment that is magical. He has his rapier and his striking crossbow. He also has one more vial of giant centipede venom left.
Oh, okay, sure.
That he did not have an opportunity to use. He doesn't have any money on him. Presumably he's got that somewhere else. He was out here doing a job. So
that's unfortunate for him. How then is he going to purchase his way out of this?
this equipment into the stash, as I assume you just take it all.
Yes.
He won't resist you, but he is moping somewhat as you take his stuff. You know.
Yeah, that's
Gets
fine.
it. It's his trade, after all.
Yes.
Yeah, well, yes. Yeah, I'm sure that if he thinks really hard about it, he'll figure out where his gold is.
Yeah.
It's really hard to kill people. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's harder to kill people if you don't have any hands.
You know, I'll once you let me go, I'll come buy it back for a good price. I'm somewhat sentimental about these things.
Sure, we can discuss all of that in detail. But first, I think,
though,
I think the plan is to sequester these people on our ship, in different corners, because Giles is still under contract to kill Korn, and it would be unfortunate to lock them in the same room. You know, put some manacles on them. We have a few of those, I believe, on the ship. Hands and feet, manacle them up, and then toss them in there and basically wait for Tempest to get back so we can do the interrogation together. Because, you know, you might need a Widowmaker to squeeze a little bit here.
Beyond that, we should take a look at Tempest's journey too.
Meanwhile,
to see how that goes. Meanwhile, Tempest, I'll just say, you all can take your rest at night, since you know that's sleeping at night is something you guys get to do. You at your boat. It's great. Sort of resting and getting spells back, that sort of thing. Beyond that, Tempest, you've been trekking through the jungle, following the river south here, and the next day here, as you continue, you see a large, I should say, a huge wall, a sort of large stone construction built on a bit of a cliffy foundation, so it's in such a way that the river bends around half of it, topped with the banner of the Admiral of Hell Harbor. This would be his fabled fortress town and sort of a labor prison he's built out here. And looking at it, it looks quite formidable. Clearly made to withstand a siege for years, if need be, out in the jungle here. Built in such a way that there's really no good angle where siege weapons could fire on it without having to clear large swaths of the jungle, and constructed in such a way that basically attacking the wall itself seems a pointless endeavor. As you walk past, as you move past, you see a couple of guards there look down at you, some of the loyal Marines, and they certainly, like, this place seems to be made to last, right? Clearly more of a fortress than a prison. Prison's probably just to have people continue building the fortress. This is the construction of someone who expects to at some point need it, right? Mm-hmm. And to potentially live a whole life, like never having to leave in the end of it. They don't menace you as you pass, though. They just keep an eye out, make sure you don't try anything.
Mm-hmm. Does it look like he's building it on top of old Golgan ruins, or is this purely like 100% man-made construction for this project?
Like, it seems likely that there might have been some ruins here, just because most of this island is sort of muddy, jungly, thick black soil. Very soft and sort of yeah. So it seems likely that there might be some Golgan ruins under there, but none of them sort of show. It would have to be in the basement or something.
Okay.
It is probably made from the same stone as the rest of the town, cut from the old Golgan quarries. So it'd also be difficult to really discern the difference, since it's all the same blocks.
Right. I'm sure, much to Image's dismay, that old Golgan ruins are being carved up.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know. Really, this is not much more than just like a survey was the intent here. Remember, there was something about like a lake that we're heading towards,
You're on the way to the lake, yeah.
and yeah,
Well, this thing is on the way.
yeah.
Moving past it, though, and continuing a while
I will
longer.
definitely make note of where it is. That's
Oh, yeah. It's just
interesting to
along
know,
the
especially
river.
because he
Follow
never
the river
moved.
south, you're going to
Yeah.
find it. But yeah.
Yeah.
It seems they use river barges to just sail the big blocks of stone down here, upriver.
Yeah.
Long staves
Makes
and
sense. Likely be a skateboarder
continuing
too.
south to river, you find a lake. It's about, if you look at the map, it's about here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And sort of is rather elongated. Surrounding it, the jungle clears out a little bit into a lot of like a sort of rolling, raggedy hills, almost making it seem like a crater lake. Right? There's these hills surrounding it on all sides. Looking at them even from a distance as you move out, you see them covered in sort of many tunnels and old craggy. It seems like wind blows through. There's a strange sort of constant moaning or howling coming from them. From the wind blowing through all the different cracks and caverns. Climbing to the top of one of the hills and looking down at the long sort of lake, you can see it. It is a wide lake, and looking down at it, you can sort of see in the middle of it. It gets very dark, suggesting it is indeed very, very deep.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond that, there's sort of in the valley that is created by this sort of cauldron of hills, you see a lot of like thick fog sort of bellow around, never really able to leave as it glides down from the various hills, which you're unable to leave the little crevice.
Interesting. Okay. Tempest doesn't want to like. We're not going in there per se. Like, I'm not traveling with the party. I'm traveling with a few crew members.
Yeah.
Just like find a good survey spot to see where there's a lot of good like viewpoints to keep watch just over time and see what happens. Are there certain like creatures or groups of people that are moving through? Is there something that comes in and out of the water? Any sort of strange patterns, especially like water lore? I would angle for if there's anything, maybe like an angle of investigation without diving deep into it. I might get close to the edge, but yeah, just take a survey. Really see what this place is like more than just a quick glance, and what actually this is about, and then head back.
Make a perception check to begin with.
Yeah, I remember I made a while back I think it was perception,
traveling checks,
nature, and yeah.
and
Okay.
survival.
Yeah.
Just to see what kind of information you might.
Perception.
All right. You look around and you do see something at the edge of the of this like lake. There seems to be a little bridge with a couple of ramshackle boats. No people, but there does seem to be sort of a little glowing lantern at the edge of it, suggesting that there certainly has been people or something like it.
Oh, interesting. Make a survival check or go closer there. Telling people like keep watch, keep like perimeter there. Imaging, get investigating. I'll do some survival, that kind of thing. Just see. Are we talking like one person setting this up here? Is this an entire group? Like there must be tracks left behind, or elephant trails, as it were.
Closer to see what it's about. Yeah, you make your way. You make your way closer to the lake.
Uh-oh. There's a map. That's not good. Beautiful lake, though.
Yeah, it's very still, very calm. A calm lake. Looks like there's a couple of corals sort of growing out from the edge, and then it gets deeper and deeper.
I was writing notes.
Oh no.
Still, the little light seems to be glowing in the lantern, brightly flickering. Yeah, very mysterious in such a place.
Yeah.
So the boats
This.
seem okay, although,
Mhm.
there's mostly broken things around. Peering out into the sea and looking at the edge here, Tempest would begin to see little pieces of bone having seemingly sort of washed up on the shore. It seems too big to be from him. Probably like more like a human-sized bones.
Yeah.
Lolling.
I'll use base kinesis to kind of move the water and push it up the shore a little bit before receding.
Thematically, like it washes up and the top half of a skull is there.
Yeah.
Draws out.
Any like boots or anything from anyone who may have died in the water among this refuse?
Sure, we can look around. Look around that, and as you do, it seems not. Mostly what you look around, you find even on the skull, there's some like scorch marks. And looking about, you see some like charred metal scraps, but no like boots or clothes.
So people are getting immolated.
You do see some what looks like scratches at the side of the boats here, like as if someone was holding on to it for dear life until like their fingers gave out.
Yeah. Tempest will tell everyone to back up because those boats should not have made it back to the dock. There's clearly something nefarious and clever in the waters. Something that burns? What the Tempest is genuinely confused. And we will back up to one of these cliffs and look out. And I just want to watch for a while until it's like, okay, nighttime, we'll back up a bit more, maybe take shifts for safety and see if we see anything at night, and then first light head back. But I want to know what the hell is in that water. If it happens to maybe it leaves to hunt or something.
I wish I could see the map.
Y'all can see the map.
No, we cannot.
Oh yeah.
Just black. We don't have a token.
Put you guys in the bushes.
There you go.
Thank you.
Which is not here. We get to stuff up.
I was also just thinking for the stream,
Yeah, for this. Yeah.
Well, animated fog and everything. Look at that.
Yeah.
This is a very
probably
nice
nothing here.
That's beautiful.
I think it's just a random map.
As you, as Tempest sort of, we cut out to you standing on like a grove, and Imogen has been digging around as he comes out of one of the caves and says, "Tempest, come look." Someone else keep an eye on the lake for a while. She looks. You see a glint in her eye. Look, he takes you into the cave.
Cave?
Looking in there and sort of moving around. Do you have a light? He says.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'll take out like a tinderbox or something.
You see like striking the match, holding it up. You see the walls are painted with what looks like sort of cave paintings. He says, I don't think these are Galgan, though. She looks at them and says, you see like these red painted figures, classic cave paintings, like figures like moving with the spears and such, See like group of primitive figures with spears raised surrounding a couple that are huddled in a group, and you see in the next painting there's like a big hole with eyes in it, and then tentacle comes out and like consumes or grabs and pulls in the small group, and the people with the spears, they sort of fall on their knees to bow, and then you see the tentacles come out and seize them as well, and draw them into the lake, and at the end of it, you just see painted a lot of what you can only say as vaguely scary shapes and figures. I believe, she says as she traces them, I think this is painted with some sort of mixture of blood and something to make it last. If I had to guess, it's telling us that this place is, well, she looks at it, coming to the conclusion perhaps that it's saying, get away from here, it's a bad place. She says, I don't really know what it's going to say. What did they know anyway?
Well, it seems to match what we found on the shores, so...
There might be something Golgan below the water, though. She looks down. If the Kuru were here, it means it's a very, very long time ago these paintings were made. And clearly no one else has succeeded, but those boats are certainly more modern. Perhaps some expedition at one point tried to get to the bottom, but they didn't have a Tempest with them.
I imagine they did not, but answer me this. How would the boats get back to the dock after they were killed? You saw the edges.
Francis, well, if I know the Golgan, and I think I do, they might have drifted there by some ancient magic, perhaps to invite us in for what can only be some sort of gruesome horror within. She looks down. But just imagine what it could be, a temple flooded, or... Not all of the Golgan gods were, terrestrial. Could there be the remnant of something below?
Oh, I'd say
we
almost
could make a discovery for the ages.
Yes, and we could also be dead. This is here for survey. When we come back, and we will. I share your curiosity here. I believe the Golgan, whatever they've lost, just because we don't know what it is, doesn't mean it doesn't have value. We can feel it. But it won't serve us any if we're dead.
Besides, many things in the sea.
We come back with not just a Tempest, but with a Gabby and a Grask and an Artemis and a Praxu.
Told me about killing a giant octopus before.
I'm glad to do it again.
Yes,
But,
exactly.
Look and say, copy down what you find here and sketch it into one of those journals or something, because you could use this.
You hear from above. Give her tips. Call out says, fellas, I think maybe we should, maybe you want to see this.
All right. Yeah, I'll head out, and I'll also make sure that Imogen's close to the door too. Like, hold off on that for a minute. You might need to run.
With, as she has like being awoken by tips. Says, look at that. Points out, and you see what seems to be a sort of a glowing green light, or three of them, little dots winding their way from the little bridge towards the way you went to come up here to this place when you walked from the bridge and went up to this campsite, following the path, or sort of tracing your steps.
So it's past us, but it's going back the way we came?
No. It's walking to your camp from, you're up in the hills now. So it's sort of, they're winding their way up there.
All of you pull back. I want to get a close look at what this is, but you're going to need a head start if we run.
Do we run? As I gets up. I don't like the look of this. At least there's many stars out, I'll say. He gestures up. And he frowns slightly.
Can I
stars.
take a look? I want to look at the water real quick and see if it's acting in a way that it shouldn't be. Like if there's anything invisible moving through it or whatever, because Typus wonders if this is an illusion or some other trick that something inside the lake is doing, or if the lake itself has any sort of special properties.
Give me like a ocean's lore? Water lore?
Yeah.
Got that? Oh boy. Okay. So the lake is still. almost deathly still. But as you look at it, you understand something that you perhaps shouldn't. You're deeply tied to this element, both coming from it, but also being sort of elementally linked to it. And as you look into it, you begin to understand something. This lake is a bit of a character of its own. It has a purpose. Perhaps once it had emotions like you did. But it has been fashioned here and it has accepted its charge well. This lake is stuck here. It does not connect to any of the rivers, and that is by design. Because if it did, whatever is in it could escape, and it must not escape. At least so the lake believes. It is a martyr, holding on to this and staying deathly still to make sure what happens below, that the things below don't wake unduly.
It's alive. Tempest
Oh,
almost reaches her hand out, maybe
only kind of.
subconsciously doing some base kinesis to connect with the water.
It is your understanding in a way that yeah.
I think that whatever's approaching us, it's a ward. It's not. We should. Yes. Start.
The stars are wrong, Tempest.
Retreating.
Just
No, I think this is here to tell it, just to get us to go away.
the wrong ones. He points up. My people, we look at them, we tell the dates by them. These are not tonight's stars. These are not stars at all, I think. She gestures up to what seems to be the shimmering sky, many little blinking lights up there. And I think they move closer to us. I don't like this, Tempest.
That's right. It's not a lake, it's a jail. If sky is okay. Yep, I trust you. I trust your judgment. If that would mean it's part of some sort of dome, we should leave.
Give it tips already. Moving. But we're going to convince the others to come back, right?
Yeah, Tempest is probably like the last one leaving. Like, yeah.
This whole thing, I get it. This is not for us, or me at least. Once it's been cleared up, then we'll see what's below. But
certainly found something. But
the Pathfinder journal only described how to get here. It seems like the people who stayed never wrote one.
And that's why we're looking at landmarks. We're going to draw a map later. As we hustle out of there.
Yeah, hustle out of there.
I was not expecting that. I'm curious now, as we make our way back, looking at the fortress that's being made. How exposed is it leaving? Because, am I understanding correctly, that was on the way between...
Yeah, along the river. So you walk about half a day and then you get to the fortress.
Well, at first I was thinking it was a spot to retreat to. Now I'm wondering if it's possibly something to, like, almost be a ward between the lake and Hell Harbor. Does it seem like the fortress has like a 360 view in terms of its setup, or is it very much like, no, we are ready for invasion from the coast and our back is to the land?
It does seem like it has a 360 view, but probably not to protect from the land. It seems like you would protect whatever is in the middle of the fortress.
Yeah. But it could, if something was to approach from multiple directions, is what I'm getting at.
It seems to be built by a slightly paranoid mind.
Huh. Suggests he knows. Okay. Fascinating. Yeah. we'll take a look and hustle back. Exchanging theories and stretching the stories along the way, I'm sure.
My instinct says that if you live on an island that is just like one big fucking Gorgon ruin, if you weren't already paranoid, sure, the time you've lived here a couple years, like you're gonna be fucking delusional or incredibly right. One of the two.
At this place, you can pretty much always see the giant arch that sort of stretches over half the island.
Yeah,
a large pillar, forming like basically making the whole island into the sort of the foundation for a massive doorway that has no door.
Yeah.
As it sort of spreads out across the island. But we'll use this map for the interrogation, but perhaps just to have them here without me having to copy them.
This nice, like, cafe.
Yeah. Tempest returns to the rest of you. I assume there's a little meeting of sharing information or details, but perhaps we should play that out. So we'll cut to that. Tempest is back.
Oh, here I thought that we were just hawking wares and spreading stories. That was perhaps ill-timed of me, but sounds like you all did well.
Well, we were pushed into premature action that fortunately ended potentially useful. See, glances over to the two prisoners.
Gabby is wringing out imp stingers from her butt. Yeah. Great.
Still getting those out. Yep.
Yes, we are having we did amazing, and that's it.
How about your excursion?
Oh,
It is
definitely.
It is something
Sorry,
I
go ahead.
briefly considered joining, but I'm very curious about learning more about the Gorgons and whatever influence still remains to this day.
Ah, well, about that. And yeah, I'll make sure, see if Imogen's around and sort of gesture her to join the conversation
Been
if she
doing
is.
those every evening since.
Mm-hmm. I had this pull, this feeling. I can't quite explain it towards the water, something to do with the Golgan. I wondered or hoped perhaps it had something to do with my own goals or the origins of the Master of the Gale Winds, but no, it's something completely different entirely. There is a lake on the other side of the river, but not connected to it. I'll describe like how to find it, the general story of how we got there. It's like, but the lake itself and the creature that's inside it, it's not a dwelling, it's a prison. The water is alive or has purpose. And that's what I was feeling, I think. Something very, very powerful is working very hard to contain something else from the world.
That makes sense, in a way. I assumed that when Harrigan went to the southern coast and presumably also found something similar, that there might have been a consequence of whatever he found. Could have been that he found a similar prison, perhaps. Or something else entirely. Honestly, I'm working on assumptions and I hate it. I want to go to that place as soon as we have the time.
I'm so glad you mentioned Harrigan, and I agree. I want to go back. Whatever's on the other side of there, it's tantalizing, wouldn't you say?
You said something the water is guarding something in the water.
The water is holding it back, as if the creature is
Like a
desperate to
container.
leave. And yes, an aquatic chokehold around the neck of whatever dwells below.
And that it's intentional, that it is not connected to any other body of water.
Yes, otherwise it would have a means of escape.
And escape. Okay.
I can't explain how I know, it just do. Getting closer there, things became clearer. And there were other contextual clues we were able to find.
What do you think would happen if someone were to either take water from the lake and out in the other bodies of water?
I had that very same thought, but did not want to try. But
No,
can't deny
well,
I'm
I think
curious.
I would not want to do that. What I'm wondering is if that has already happened. You said there were lights approaching you. Did you see people go there
Perhaps. People
when
definitely
you
went
left?
in.
Because everything is being messed up in the sea. And I don't know where it comes from.
Oh, the origin, perhaps. I hadn't considered that. I don't know. Still many unknowns. We need to go back, but it's less immediately pressing than your two prisoners. What I will say, though, since you brought up Harrigan Praxu, is perhaps, and this would perhaps require some help from Artemis as well, but what if we had a few fake maps or a few stories of buried treasure or something that we would want to keep hidden in the area? Those made their way back to Harrigan's ears, or perhaps his men. Maybe we have some problems take care of each other for us. There's some opportunity there, but you don't have to make any decisions right now.
It is a good idea to sow some distractions, although I have to admit I'm less worried about dealing with Harrigan and more about finding out what he's doing and how it fits into the grand scheme of things. I believe he is a pawn. Well, maybe one of the stronger pieces, but a piece nonetheless.
I don't know. I guess you can be a pawn without knowing you're a pawn.
I assume he
don't think
knows that he is a pawn.
You think so?
I think so, yes. Of course, with plans to get out of that eventually, surely, or maybe he thinks that whatever trade he thinks he's getting is more of a between peers thing, but I don't think so. I think there's something controlling him.
I do want to interrogate your prisoners, but since we're talking about Harrigan right now, it's a good time to mention, since this would mostly involve you, Praxu, at this point, but I had another idea. And Tempest will take out, I don't know, perhaps Gabby is lent one of the preservation jars with Haddon Pike's finger and tooth in it. Sort of shakes it and says, I know that we've been told that the regatta is a race, but I have extremely high doubts that Harrigan will leave us alone during the regatta. Wouldn't you agree?
I am certain of it. That
I am anticipating that he will not. Yeah.
We will fight.
Oh yes.
Mm-hmm.
One way or another.
Oh, that is
only
guaranteed.
One ship is getting out of there alive.
We have a ram on our ship for a reason. It would be a shame not to use it.
Well, given their likely lack of sight inside the Eye of Abendego, should there be an opportunity to perhaps you could take this, and we'll give Praxu the tooth if he wishes, or hold it up at least and say, if we can get this either in his pocket or wedged into his ship, preferably,
I see.
we would have a warning when if he begins to get close to us. Any sort of movements he has we might not be able to see, we'd be able to track with that fancy ring.
That is not a bad idea. Give me the tooth, I'll get a slingshot, I'll get it somewhere useful.
It does need to be able to stay on there throughout the storm, so might need to apply some of those crafting skills of yours. But I believe in you.
Some sovereign glue.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps we come up with some sort of scheme if we get a chance to see his ship before the regatta or during.
As I remember, you
what
were
a-
full of gold. Like, it should not be
Hmm.
hard. But he got a new one.
Anyway, I wasn't
Relationships
going
are
to bring
probably
this up yet,
harder.
but since we're talking about it, just put that bug in your ear, and we'll pass it back to the two.
You'll pocket it. You have an item for it, or otherwise I'll make one.
I have them in one item, so if you just make Head and Pike's tooth, I'll delete tooth and just leave Head and Pike's pinky.
Pike's tooth.
Actually, if Grask is here, I can give him the pinky if he wants it.
All right. Now,
We
with
have,
Harrigan and the Gorgons out of our minds, let's ask questions about Chilexian, shall we?
Yes, we have two prisoners. The foreign, I believe, tried to destroy the intelligence we saved his life to acquire. Need to pressure him to tell us what we need to know. And then we have the assassin, which I don't know if he actually knows anything. He might know who hired him. And then we need to decide what to do with them when we're done. Personally, walking the plank seems a fine idea to me.
Well, two other options just for your consideration, Captain. One, we give him to the Hell's Harbor harbor master, who will undoubtedly be very happy about it and might give us favors in the future. An option 3, which I personally would prefer, but it's not a hill I'm seeing the necessity to die on. We let him go. He'll owe us a favor that we can pull in the future. Allies may be more valuable than a...
We're talking about the Chilexian
Grim
spy
message.
or the Chilexian assassin?
the assassin. Colin, I don't know if he's with the Chilexians. I think he was Pike's friend who...
And he was burning intelligence in his
Maybe.
house when we came back.
Yes. Well, we should question him first before we judge him.
All right. Time. Bring in the prisoner.
When do you want to talk to first?
Birdman.
That's really insensitive.
That thing where we cut between two interrogations.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to be mean to him. It's sorry.
Corland comes in here. Then, bring him in. She looks at you. In my defense, I thought I would have time to get away, but the poison had weakened me.
Right. Now then, Portland, I believe that you were in the process of burning some papers when we got back to you.
Yes.
If you would, tell us what was on those papers.
Lists of names with little marks or numbers next to them.
Meaning?
For instance, it was a list of captains free captains mostly, but also some that weren't yet free captains, and various sums of money paid to them by, my employer, I suppose.
Uh-huh. Do go on.
Well, each had a little mark showing, if they were sufficiently, along with the plan, as it were. And I was instructed very specifically to make sure no one else saw them. So I figured if I ran without them, then, I would be surely dead. I mean, I almost got killed already by, I presume, them. So if I was going to disappear, I couldn't have people keep looking for me.
You do owe us your life, and one way to repay us that debt is, of course, to tell us the names on that list.
The plan?
I don't really remember the names. I was supplied it as a middleman.
Artemis does not believe him.
I can tell you where I was going to send it, though.
Second. Yes, you should probably do that.
I sometimes take trips down to Port Peril. You see,
Right.
I'm a middleman selling some things that are, various small drugs, poisons, that sort of thing. That's how I make my living. I was approached by one of my, I suppose I would call them a peer in Port Peril who offered me to make money by just passing some documents along as I traveled back and forth anyway. And, all I would have to do is find someone else who could gather intelligence on a few things, and, the chain continued. I traveled, met a few people, one of my old friends, Pike. And there was also, her name was Farhaven in Quent. Yes. She, she also brought me information, including this. What I burned.
Farhaven in Quent.
Nuts. Yes, she's an old captain, but retired now. I think retired without any real fortune, so eager to make some more money. Even if it was delivering money to others. But, the person who brought me into this is called Sarskia and has a store in Port Peril. Sells poisons, much stronger stuff than I do. I have always believed I was part of some sort of spy ring, but, to be honest, I don't really know the details beyond what I was supposed to do, my part of it.
You're telling the truth.
Give me I suppose, perception roll?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you all believe he's telling the truth. In fact, he seems slightly eager to please you.
Rexo will close to Artemis so he could whisper over, basically saying, what he's saying checks out with what I believe to be happening. I think he's telling the truth. The network, likely run by the Chilaxians, in an attempt to pay off as many captains as possible for them to be okay with their inevitable invasion. Let me actually ask something. See, turns to Colin and says, you don't remember the entire list, but maybe if I told you some names, you could remember if they were on there or not?
I suppose.
And he'll make up two captain-y sounding names, just asking them straight face whether he thinks they were on there.
To both of them, he'll say he doesn't remember.
And how about Captain Harrigan?
I remember one of them. The biggest one, the one on the top of the list was the Admiral. Darrican.
Yeah.
Yes, the Lord of Hell's Harbor. There's already a check mark by him. I was surprised, but then again, he just seems too stone-faced to be a spy. But
that does surprise me.
I suppose he's treating us well enough.
That.
What types of names were on these ledgers? You may not remember the details. Was it names of ships, names of captains, names of
people.
Islands?
I don't know specifically who they were. I mean, just names of people.
Was a Captain Harrigan on there?
Francis, maybe, but not high enough that I remember, at least. There was a lot of names and a lot of prices, and some of them had marks by them, some of them didn't.
What mark had the Admiral near his name?
Check mark.
And
some others had dots or lines or X's, and then numbers, which I assumed were money. High numbers, 400s, 600s.
Was there any money sum next to the Admiral?
No, a 0.
That makes sense.
It might not exclusively be payoffs.
Did you have the... Is this the only list of this kind that is added data, or do you get a new list with new numbers on it?
New lists. Many of them are delivered by imps in little scrolls.
Are there new
I don't know
lists
how they
with the same
know when to
people
go,
and the same numbers on them?
Is that, I don't know. Some of them I suppose I added. But you get the feeling he's sort of guessing. They weren't just the same one, certainly.
Assume the
Different
Admiral
ones.
has.
Some
Could
added,
it be
some
that you
removed.
had 2 lists that had the same name, that some of the same names on it?
Yeah, it could be. Maybe.
Assume the Admiral had a 0 in the checkmark next to his name because he is on their side. But rather than being paid off, he's being blackmailed by something. That would check out, I suppose.
Or it's ideological.
Well, no.
It's just actually on board.
Do we know
Maybe.
that it's the Chiliaxians doing this?
I am almost certain.
So no, we don't know. We think.
I mean, Tessa Fairwind was the one who pointed us to it, and she seemed to have good intelligence.
Do you know who your employer is?
She's. I told you, Saskia runs a poison shop in Port Barrel.
And who do you think she works for? If you were to guess.
Maybe the merchant lord? I don't know. Someone interested in buying something from a lot of captains. And they clearly don't want everyone to know about it, so yeah, merchant lord, probably a good idea. Is that the wrong response? Is it sound? She mostly gets visitors of sort of high standing. She's expensive.
What coinage
Does
were
this
you
guy
usually
look
paid in?
stuff that he'll just keep talking
Mixed.
if we give
All
him the
sorts of
silent
different
treatment?
kinds. A lot of Chilaxian, some others. Anything goes here. I'm sure you're aware.
That is unfortunate. Artemis looks at him up and down, and then it says, "Well, what do you suggest we do with you?"
Well, I would prefer to not stay in this town anymore. I'm gonna leave my house and tell everyone you killed me and let me go. Oh, business. I'm gonna disappear and you're never gonna see or hear from me again. After all, if I do reveal myself, I think some people are gonna be very mad at all the things I told you.
Hmm.
And I don't know if this assassin is really, have given up or not.
Not sure either.
So I'd be happy to vanish and try to do something else somewhere else.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah. All right.
Talk with,
Thank you for your answers. We will take you back to the brig now.
You're welcome. If there's anything else I can help you with, let me know.
Always looks at him. I don't suppose where you know where any treasures are buried.
No, sorry.
Where's the
If I had
sharks?
treasures, I would not be working for these people.
All right, take him away. All right, Giles.
let me know how I can help.
Comes in.
Just drags down into the hatch. No, not the hatch, not the. Slams
The
shut.
bilge is full. It's full.
Oh god,
Shame.
oh god. Yeah, such a shame.
Oops.
All right, Mr. Giles.
Captain.
Assassin and sniper.
It's yes, though most just call me an assassin. The sniping is more of a method.
More of a hobby. Yeah, why don't you tell us a little bit about your employer? Who hired you to kill the Corlin person?
I was hired by a Mwangi woman in Port Peril. Didn't tell me her name, but I figured it out. Her name is Saskia Garlambar. Runs a small apothecary store. I was paid up front with the goal of taking out a number of targets.
And which were these targets precisely?
Haddon Pike, Rowena Kellett, and Corlin.
Pike is dead. Kellett?
I'll make an insight or a perception. Is
also
he
dead.
Off the list.
Looks over to the others. Do we know where Kellett? Where did you kill her?
Rowena's last name or a fourth person?
Rowena's last name.
Yeah, that's Rowena.
All right. Do you have
And Corlin, no last name given except for Tengu. Yes.
Corlin Tengu? All right.
Is he intentionally leaving names off the list? Like just like, yeah, let me tell you. Conveniently, all the names that you already know.
Artemis Keen! It draws a dagger.
That's
Oh!
It's actually, if you check my, I have a hidden pocket pressed up against my ribs.
Uh-huh.
It has a missive in it with the 3 names.
War Master, if you would.
All right.
Here, just gonna pop out his chest.
Yep.
A little to the side. Yeah, the little. There you go. Yeah, you can pull out a piece of paper that indeed has the names on it, and with this port that they call, and then the first 2 have been sort of scratched out. Corlin remains. There's also a brief instruction saying use the supplied dosage each. When done, return to the apothecary.
No. This
Destroy this after reading. It also says at the bottom.
missed that part. Shakes his head. I
Sure.
can't read. Sorry.
I didn't like her very much. Figured if I was going to go down, well, screw her.
Yeah, smart.
Very enterprising.
Trucks. I just have a dislike for the Mwangi. I think they own the place.
Oh,
No.
I see. Hair criticism? Question mark.
Big yikes.
Yeah. Ooh. I see. How long ago were you given this mission?
Good while. This is about a month.
Okay.
Mostly told to stand by.
And you were in Port Peril at the time? Or were you sorted out somewhere else?
No, it was a Port Peril. Got a reputation there.
Right. Did
Mostly it's for dealing with people out in the ghoul sections. Don't want to get down there to actually meet the ghouls, but people who frequent that mostly escaped slaves, he says.
Did your employer supply the location of the targets?
Yes, by port. I had to figure out the rest myself. It's standard procedure, though.
Is he telling me?
And how did your employer get a hold of you? Do you frequent the Shackles, or
From here,
in the
from
time?
Port Peril mostly. I've traveled where work brings me.
For work.
Work trip.
Jail for work sometimes. Yeah. I'm here for work.
Expenses paid.
If you want to find my employer, then there's a password I can give you. What I was supposed to say to get to the to a meeting. Might be worth something to you. You seem keen on it. And this little bastard was going to burn papers. I can bet you she will. Bit of an alchemist, you see.
Odds. Right, so we need to hit her hard and fast then. That's good.
Yes.
She also got powerful friends. Allies close to the Hurricane King, I understand.
Oh.
I bet it's that go-to paper pusher.
I believe that too, frankly. He's happy to legitimize various illicit businesses as long as it brings about some sort of order.
Yeah,
so
very suspicious.
Puke.
They pay well.
They want order. They can go to
Anyway,
kill you.
You go there, you ask for 2 pounds of powdered tilu bark, and they'll bring you to a meeting room.
Right.
Yeah, how do we know that's not like the code for "I've been discovered, kill these fools"?
Because I don't know, but they didn't give me one of those.
Oh, I guess you wouldn't know if this was it either.
Is it being truthful to Artemis's mind with the perception roll?
Artemis thinks so.
Yeah.
Gabby also thinks so.
Squint at him dangerously. Don't like rogue types. So.
Thinks maybe it's the truth. Maybe. I mean, as far as you can tell, the guy doesn't seem to have a lot of tells. Then again, he probably is a much better liar than Colin is.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how you're going to corroborate any of this, but I assume you know something already. So maybe what makes sense, what I'm saying makes sense to you. Maybe it doesn't. But at the moment, I have no real reason to lie. You have my things, and my life is sort of in your hands. So I didn't mean what I say. I'm not going to die for these people. Could you imagine?
No.
Artemis leans back, thoughtfully steepling his fingers. Yes, speaking of your life, what would you suggest we do with you?
Well, I'd suggest I go fetch, my funding, and then I send someone for my things with money, and then take the money, and I take my things, and you don't really see me again, unless, of course, you need someone with my skill set at some point in the future, in which case, you know what
And
I can
where
provide.
are you gonna go?
We're back to Port Peril.
You failed your contract, though.
As I did, but I have a feeling with you on the track that might not matter too much longer. Keep it near to the ground.
Fair.
Make sure no one discovers that I failed yet, and not collect the pay, I suppose, but that's how it goes. Did get some of it up front.
Well, then it seems to me that he stays aboard for now. If we don't return from the apothecary, he doesn't return to Port Peril, and if we do, then he does. With nothing to worry about, and you need to keep your head down anyway.
Artemis looks him up and down. Looks like you can climb the rigging, I suppose.
It's better than most, you'd think.
All right.
You seem like an interesting and smart person. What do you
Thank you.
reckon your employer is up to?
Well, I was clearly here to eliminate some sort of loose ends. That much seemed obvious, given what I've seen. These people are nobodies. Marina seemed the most skilled. Probably one of the people actually working out some of the masterminding of this whole thing. Probably knew more than the other two, but...
And did you search her place for evidence to destroy before you eliminate her?
You know, yes, there was some information about it, but I actually didn't get to it. Ideally, I should have burnt the place down, made it look like an accident, but there was no time. She was a very frequented woman, so I had to make sure I did the job, and then wanted to return later, but figured I would take out Colin first in case he was gonna go and ruffle food and things. Once he heard she was gone, he was likely going to be in the wind, though it seems he simply barricaded himself and waited for something.
So you have no idea what kind of information they were trading?
Ship observations, I would assume. They seem very keen on keeping it secret, so certainly nothing innocent. What exactly, I don't know. My personal guess would be information on who comes and goes where. Maybe with the plot to pirate them, maybe to be able to grab ships around the protected merchant ships while, making sure there are no eyes around. I couldn't say. Honestly, might involve other things. I did at one point. You said it seems to be useful, but just letting you know that this is not a guaranteed thing. You shouldn't read too much into it. But I did think I had passed someone one time when I visited the apothecary. Bumped into someone slightly, tactically. Yes. They swore in what I can only count as Nidalese, but tricks. Likely doesn't mean anything, but Nidal is far from here, so maybe it means something to you.
Sheep, are you trying to talk? I can see your circle lighting up a lot,
No,
but I don't... Okay.
It's just sort of a bit sensitive these days. I hope there's no noise or anything.
No, it's all good. Just wanted to make sure you weren't being muzzled. It was...
No, thank you. No, I'm just pondering. Everything makes sense. Except the fact that it feels like Pike and Rowena were doing something entirely different from Colin.
Yeah, Pike was
Or the
keeping track
numbers are
of ships
coordinates.
coming and going.
Yeah, it's something you would do to maybe keep an eye on the Chilaxian, invasion mustering or something. While Colin, I strongly believe, is the Chilaxians paying off captains.
Yes.
We should check out the warehouse.
Yeah, they each have a role to play.
Yeah, we can.
I just don't know how they connect. But clearly, the apothecary believed that maybe one of those three was, selling secrets, something along those lines, and just decided to close some loose
I think
ends.
we were in Port Peril asking about chillaxians, and they were like, "Meh."
Yeah.
All right,
The reason you will
almost
start
immediately.
eliminating your spy network
A
like this
month
is
ago.
either that you don't need it anymore because you have achieved what you have set out to do, or that you are suspecting that it's about to be unraveled, such as Tessa Fairwind.
True, yeah.
Tessa Fairwind starting to ask around that if I was a Chilaxian spy master,
I think
would
Gabby's
be
right. It was
someplace.
us. We were asking about chillaxing spies in Port Peril. It may have just gotten back to her, and
Yeah.
she's like, "All right,
Drugs.
time to clean up."
Apparently,
Which
there's
might
also
very
someone
well
in
be.
Farhaven and Quent, so it could also be asking in Quent.
Because like think about the timing of when this started. It would have
Yeah,
been
a month ago,
pretty
he got
soon
the
after,
contract
pretty
to
soon
kill
after
them.
you left. Yeah, Port Peril. Maybe just before.
Hard
That
to
could
say.
be true, but I don't think so. Yeah.
But yeah, we need to get to this alchemist, certainly.
Yeah, but we can check out the warehouse where
Warehouse.
Rovina died first
Rowena.
to see if anything is left over there.
Right.
Yeah. And then make our way to Port Peril, which we need to get to anyway. So that works out.
Perhaps
mean,
his
how
his
much-
lips thoughtfully. We could try to put out some misinformation, perhaps, to buy time. Maybe if we can get a Tengu body and toss it into the Corlys old house and burn it down. The authorities would find it and the body, and the rumor would naturally spread back to the alchemist and her cohorts that they found a dead Tengu in Corlys' house. She will assume the mission is done. Especially if the Master of Hell's Armor is working with them. That could buy some time. You, of course, need to find a body. Or a person willing to donate.
You could go get up here.
Yes.
No.
I don't think we should make a body, but maybe there's a cemetery.
Time for an unboxing.
You wish to dig up the graves of Tengu.
I mean, bones would be sufficient. They'd be burned anyways.
If you're intending to burn the whole thing down, then anything will do because it will be unrecognizable.
Skeletons.
So far, the rumor is
I
gonna
think a
be-
Tengu skeleton is distinguishable from and most other humanoid.
Let's
Beaks
see what we
beaks
see
are
at the
not very
warehouse.
flammable.
And,
Yeah, the
and then
beak.
cook up with time.
The feet.
We're not working with all the information right now.
Yes, we
Also-
should check out the warehouse first, and then we can.
Then we can
We
scheme.
weren't exactly being super stealthy when we were fighting that guy.
No.
Meaning if there's rumors, they're already gonna be there. But then again, if these people had immediate communication between the ports, they would not need Corlan and Rowena anyway.
Mm-hmm.
What they're doing here is also taking out their own information network, which means that there is a chance that they won't really know. Though, of course, they're gonna expect him to be done soon.
Yes.
Or said to
We have
someone
time,
else.
but we don't have time to waste. So we should get on the road, as it
I
were.
mean, speaking of time to waste, when do we need to be in Port Peril?
When is the regatta?
End of the month is when things begin.
2
They
weeks.
say that they kick it up. They sort of kick it up a week beforehand, 10 days beforehand. They will begin announcing the rules and such.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
and it's the
Today-
20th, so we should.
Today's
get
the
over there.
20th. What day is the last day of the month?
Last day of Erebus.
I miss the old calendar.
I know.
I hate that I can only see the day.
I can see.
Paradis
Nothing.
has 31 days, apparently. You have to double click on it.
We
like,
have
pull up the
11
window.
days.
And even then, it only doesn't give you the calendar
Oh, yeah.
entry.
We have 11 days.
I mean, 11 days.
So
Hold on.
literally, we investigate the warehouse, get the hell over to Port Peril, and be there just in time for the
Yeah, pretty much.
10-day.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well,
Big
But
event.
How about a quick 20-minute adventure to the ominous water prison?
Yeah, quick, in and out. Easy.
As the
If
courtesy
you're
to the
spreading
eyes.
misinformation, sending people that we don't like over there would be a very good idea. Just take them off the board.
Or release a big monster. I mean, who knows?
Something I could hit would be nice. Couldn't kill these two, so
Well, our
I think yeah, I think the plan is then we
Monster
check the warehouse just in case, and then we leave for Port Peril. Bring these two, and once we are in Port Peril, we will do a lightning strike at the alchemist's shop, and see what we can discover from there. If we have any time left over, we can sell some of the remaining plunder in Port Peril. Maybe do some prep work. Won't have too much.
Yeah.
to the warehouse.
Yep, to the warehouse. Both of them imprisoned again.
The harbor master will let you do a search, since we're honest with him before. So give him perception checks
Sure.
to search for some hours.
Tell the crew to get ready to set sail. All that.
That is odd. Why would the harbor master? Well, maybe the harbor master doesn't know that his lord is
We
potentially
were already
compromised.
told. I mean, this assassination we were told about is why we went to the other guy, right?
Yeah, no, I know. It's just if the admiral was in league with the Shellaxians, he wouldn't give us access.
I don't know that I believe that.
I don't know either. I'm just trying to figure it out. It
think
would
he
surprise
maybe-
me that
doesn't
he
mean
is.
the harbor master knows that.
True.
I think he may be being blackmailed or something. That would make sense to me. From
Yeah.
what we know about him,
Oh.
from Quent, he should be anti-Gilex.
Yes.
You,
Quite heavily.
you search around, but with those checks, none of you
approach.
find anything particularly incriminating. Just lots of merchants' papers and whatnot.
Uh,
No
Various
Chilaxian operas.
deals. No, but not with
Probably
those checks.
forwarded off already.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
well, with
Could
that,
be too
Well,
bad.
have a look.
with that, we have done all
Did
we
everyone
can.
do it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Shoot, that
I
was
rolled a 30. I forgot to do it secretly,
Yeah.
but
I did, yeah. If a 30 doesn't do it, then I mean,
Probably
do
cleaned up
we
after him.
do our characters believe we've done a good job investigating?
You also believe that this place has been tossed a few times before you.
Yeah. Well,
then
Well,
I
can we
guess
so the guy?
nothing here.
Can we ask the people who were here what they found?
They will say they found nothing to indicate anything was amiss.
we will also, by the way, when we do some search, we'll cast See the Unseen just to make sure there's no invisible stuff around.
Visual stuff. It
Some
looks
imps
like
going, oh shit!
5 imps! Ow!
Yeah.
God damn it!
probably has some imps here chewing into some random piece of paper, just slapping around.
Okay,
Or you
we'll
just scream at him as he puffs. Yeah.
All right. Well, back to the harbor then, I guess.
All right. So, second order business. The assassin wants to purchase his equipment back, and we are amenable to monetary exchanges.
Yeah, though he would have to be let go because he doesn't have it on him.
No,
And he can tell you, I'm not going to come back and buy it myself. I'm going to send someone.
I think we hold on to him until after we're done with the alchemist. Make sure his tip pans out. If he was telling the truth, he's got nothing to worry about.
The stuff is around here, so it's going to be hard for me to pay you anything from Port Peril.
Well, that must seem we are at an impasse.
Sounds like a you problem.
Because we can't let you go before we have done what we need to do. You want your stuff back, so my suggestion is that you get the money, come back with it here, go and import a ship, and when we're in Port Peril, everything is solved. We will let you go with your things, and we will keep the money.
Captain, yeah, I hope you'll understand why that does. It seems like a bad deal to me.
Right, but you are not really in a position to negotiate.
So, that's true. I suppose I'm just coming with you to Port Peril.
Very well.
We'll see from there.
All right.
I mean, he can go get his money now, right?
He doesn't want to.
He doesn't.
Oh, he's afraid we'll take the money and the gear then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well then.
Do we need to roll weather for day of? Because presumably we just know where the wind is.
Also, are we gonna let
not
him
today? But
are we gonna let him kill the other guy?
Nothing today.
Corlin?
today's no wind.
Okay, then I
Honestly,
think
when it
it's
comes to
fair.
Corlin, I happily fine taking him out. He's a chillaxing collaborator. No love for him at all. Or, as I said, we make Corlin walk the plank. We have a skill for it. We get 1d3 disrepute for doing that. He's sent to a Besmaran grave.
Well, just saying, if this guy needs to buy all his gear back, and if you're gonna kill the other guy anyway, then you might as well get the credit for getting the job done, going back, getting his extra money, and then giving it to us.
That could work. I guess that'll give me some money and put Peril to spend.
Kevin's like, why are you not in the fucking brig? On top of the captain.
I mean, we're gonna raid the alchemist shop anyway. Any money there is ours by conquest. I'm not gonna give that money to him. He can pay us to get his gear back.
Well, there's also the consideration that stories travel quickly in the Shackles. If it gets known that when we capture someone and they tell us everything, they die regardless, that'll make future interrogations maybe a bit harder. I think Colin is so irrelevant that we just let him go.
True.
Or the rumor spreads that when Chillaxian spies are caught, they are killed. Which is not a bad rumor. Just that is what should happen, right?
I don't
Well,
believe
we can
he's
spread that
important
rumor
enough for
anyway.
that to really get across, though.
We get across when
We'd
we
ha-
kill that alchemist lady.
We'd have to kill a quantity of spies before that message may spread or not.
I'm fine with that.
Plus, I expect that most people who do these kinds of jobs, of which there are many, will not be aware of who they're working for anyways. In fact, I have the suspicion
You know what really annoys me?
I have the suspicion that it is the Aspis Consortium who might be handling these sort of logistical things.
We're not really fans of them either, are we?
No, but
No.
well,
Hard to be a fan of them, really, at all. No.
All right.
just muddies the water of who's working for whom. Nobody's really gonna know.
Artemis looks at the other offers as well. I seem to have at least one, maybe two voices for mercy for the Chillaxian spy, which frankly surprises me, but I'm curious to hear what you think. Tempest, Rask.
Well,
Tempest is like, what?
effort.
Oh, does not care. It's like,
The effort I spent to spare him was to get value, and if we have gotten the value that we have, then as far as I am concerned, let Besmar decide his fate.
I do want to point out that my motivation is not mercy. I'm merely thinking about what gives us the most value in the long term.
From my perspective, the most value is no complications. We already have the regatta to deal with. Let's not have more unloose ends. Yes, they may not cause a problem at all, but if they do, I don't want that on the crew. I think we have enough problems already.
Well, what is the most likely scenario to cause problem? To let this Shalaxian spy go. Scot-free, I might add. Or make sure that he never reports on our dealings, or what we have told him, or he has seen aboard the ship to anyone. Because that's how I see it.
Well, so his job was to hold papers and give them to other people.
And write in the list of different captains that have presumably taken money or something.
There will be thousands of people like him doing very similar jobs in the Shackles, working for hundreds of different employers. If the message is to be that Chilaxian spies get killed, then that message will not come across because nobody knows whether they are working for the Chilaxians or not. And people like him are desperate enough to take any sort of job like that. I sure did in my past.
Wins. Exasperated sigh. Well, maybe he can work on the ship. We did lose a crewman on the way here. He can take the place.
Could be a compromise.
I guess we do need a Dinks Eater one day.
We do not.
And
We don't
what's
use
to
the
stop
J
him
name.
from popping off at the next shore?
It wouldn't be
Spilling all of our
any.
secrets?
Wouldn't be any different from letting him go scot-free. This way, we at
If
least
we let
get
him
some.
stay here, he will learn more that he can sell off.
Yeah, I mean, he already seen much of the ship. That's why, again, I'm getting rid of him. Seems safer to me. But if the opinion is strong for letting him go, I suppose I am willing to entertain that thought. But if this rears its ugly head in the future and bites us in the ass, I will not consider such mercies in the future.
Can I go talk with him again?
Oh, sure.
You can't be
Yeah,
going
until
there
we
with
get
him.
more power to the side.
Go into the brig, whatever he's being held.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really have a break. It's just down in
He's
the,
in the bilge.
the bilge, sitting on the wet rocks down there.
Make yourself useful.
The coral is much nicer bilge than what the wormwood had, but it is full of
Yeah.
like coral bits sticking out, so it's sort of pointy.
Hey, you.
Yes.
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you.
Yes.
Everyone's getting really worked up about all the things you're going to tell about us and how you're a Chilaxian spy. And they seem to be making a good point. Tell me why. Huh?
He says, well, I mean, if anything, you should be, you know, why shouldn't you kill me? Well, I suppose you're asking me because you want me to tell you that I'm worth something to you, that I can provide you some sort of benefit. And I would, but I'm not really sure what you need that, that I could give you, frankly. I can stick around. I got some connections. I could get you some.
Interview. What do you have to offer?
I'm good at delivering messages. I'm good at
Are you?
selling.
Because you can't even remember
poisons.
the messages you were supposed to deliver.
Well, a good messenger doesn't look at the secret letters, right? They just deliver them like they're told.
So you're a postman.
Yeah, I suppose a secret postman is a much nicer way than saying smuggler, frankly. But yeah, I sell some stolen goods, things that I had to get rid of. I find buyers for them and connect people that way. And I got in with the local Tengu community, so they'll be happy that you didn't murder me, and then might even be able to put in a good word. You may think we're just, not real citizens, but frankly, we've been here for hundreds of years, and we do have connections. Help each other out. What I'm saying is I don't know what a free captain would need me for, but I usually don't know what people hire me for anyway. Most people I sell to are people down on their luck, people who need something to keep them going in the day, or people who need some money and have a hard time getting any. But the sums I work with are certainly smaller than what someone with a ship this impressive could work. Besides, right now, I think my goal would be to actually disappear, which makes my connections and such somewhat mute. Don't want to get killed, ideally. I could just tell you anything you'd like to hear. Oh, I'm in Mason Cook or something, but I'm really not. Hoping my honesty might sway you. I could pickpocket someone. I could probably wiggle myself out of some handcuffs, or eat some misfortune, though I'm not particularly great at it, clearly. It's hard to see them coming at times. Very swingy fortune. But maybe you need a jinx eater. Because most chiefs need one. I assume you have one, though, given how successful you seem to be.
Gabby's trying the best to have a poker face. She's like, no, no.
I could
don't believe
be next
in
to
that
you,
kind of
bad luck came around. I could snap my little beak, and then there you go. You could rub my little head, and then gain some favor. That's how it works, right? And we go play dice. I could be there. I could do that for a while, and then that's people look for Tengu for, right?
Now I'm motivated to keep him on
We're
the
spending
ship
an
just to
awful
show
lot of
him that is not what we use Tengu for on this ship.
It's just also the Gabby is just like trying to keep the poker face, like imagining Pax's reaction if she said yes to that deal. Just like going around robbing him, like, yes, my little bird. What do you want to taste, cute?
Can I suggest
like,
that we maybe
I've
just
noticed that everyone else on this ship has a bird. Maybe I should get one.
Yikes. Yikes.
Oh boy.
Like Abby's, staring into the water like this is just like blapping in the background. She's like, oh yeah, this would be horrible. Snaps into it. Seems really sad.
We're spending a lot of time on this guy. Could maybe we just do this as like a player thing? Like maybe go above table for a minute?
Sure.
So what's the pros and cons? Like what are we actually debating between here? Like if he goes, he's a Jackson spy, but
as a player, I don't care either way. I really don't. Yeah. If he comes back in the future, we'll just take him out if he betrays us. I think Artemis as a character though does not like this guy that much. Like, you know what I mean? Like in he does, the infiltration with the Rakshas and whatnot has put him a bit on edge. That would be why. Personally, I mean, I see a point like letting him go. Yeah, that might benefit us somewhat. It might have nothing to happen at all. I think he's unimportant. And it doesn't matter.
As a player, I'm of the opinion that it is always a more interesting story to let someone go rather than cutting off loose ends, because then the guarantee is that nothing happens, which also includes nothing interesting or nothing positive or nothing beneficial. This guy seems to be a small fry, like down on his luck, who took like a random odd job from the Yellow Pages, and now he's being accused of being a Chilexian spy. Like, he can put good words in for us. He can be like, hey, they, I told them everything I knew because they made me, and then they honored their word and let me go. And like this sort of reputation of keeping one's word can be incredibly valuable.
That makes sense.
Yeah, for me, it's similar. Like character, Grass again. After the Rakshasa, he's like, I'm more focused on my crew than anyone else. He doesn't really care too much. If this guy is not joining our crew, then he is someone that doesn't mean much to him at all. And the only interactions with him have been in a antagonistic sense. And the captain seems keen on getting him gone, so he would lean towards that. But as a player, I really don't care either. I think this guy is nothing in the grand scheme of things. So whatever happens to him happens, honestly.
Yeah, I think I agree much with Cheap. I am basically always trying to find people I can later use in some kind of clever scheme.
So
be like, oh, you remember that guy back there that we saved? That owes us a favor.
that's standing
So
right next to the Hurricane King at the moment.
None of us actually give a shit as players. So why don't we just decide?
Sure. Do we want to?
Sounds like nobody
do
cares.
Do we want to have him on the ship?
Well,
Then we did lose a crewman. Like he could fill that spot if he's amenable to it. Or do we let him go?
Let him go.
Would you rather let him go?
It doesn't matter to me either way.
Let's just let him go. That seems to be what the consensus is leaning towards,
Right.
and most people don't care. So let's just let him go. How about that?
Cool.
Then we move on from that. Yeah.
There we go. Let's set sail.
The assassin then.
And if he comes back later as level 20 and kills us, then hey, we know who wanted him gone.
This guy? No.
Then I would not be upset at the character. Then I would be upset at Manikai. I'll be entirely honest.
Yeah, I'd be upset at you. No, I'm kidding. Let's go.
You saved my life. I'm here to kill you.
Mercy.
Yeah.
Assassin man, Giles. Do we let him? Do we trust him enough to let him go and get money to buy his gear back and let him go?
The two options are he's gonna go and be like, "Fuck that! That's my gear's not worth interacting with these people again," and just disappear, or he comes with a middleman and gets his gear back. So either way, we either keep his gear, or we get some money. It doesn't really matter if he tells people because we're already letting someone else go who has similar information. So just do it, right?
Yeah, I've got a similar opinion about him. Like he's just a guy doing a job for money in the Shackles. Like he does not have like a personal grudge against us yet, and we have not given him a reason to have one. If anything, we might encounter him again, and he remembers that we keep our word and might make another deal in the future. Something like that.
Yeah, we're gonna let you go, but you're gonna get a whisper in your ear one day of someone that you need to kill.
I was gonna say this guy might actually be more useful than just like, hey, these guys aren't too bad. Like this guy we can send to kill someone.
Yeah.
How?
We are also pretty good at that.
If you surrender to us, we will let you live. That's a good thing to have out there. All right. Well.
How much money is he willing to buy his gear back for?
To ask is, well, I'll pay the full price, but honestly, my life is also worth something. So I got 200 gold pieces hidden away. That I would trade for a crossbow and rapier.
All right, seems a fair price. With the added caveat then that there might one day come a whisper on the wind, and there might be a favor called in.
We're also keeping the poison, right?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can keep that. That was just given for me for job purposes.
That's my heirloom poison.
Really not that much of a poisoner.
My grandmother.
It's useful.
Really?
Mostly shoot people.
It's not very good poison.
No, it's really awful these days.
Almost like it's not a real trade.
Would it be amenable to the terms set down that one day we might also call in a favor from him?
Yeah, I'm not. You know my situation here. I'm not gonna get killed for you.
That's fine. But every now someone might need to get shot someday.
I do things for kicks sometimes.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
You know,
Excellent.
I think it's
All right, I have a type.
I think he's
fair price. I
bought
think.
his life then.
Yeah, you buy exactly. You use the money to buy back your gear, and the favor is for your life to cashing in later for whatever fee you would normally take.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent. Seems we have a deal then.
Great. To Port Peril.
Yeah, we let him go to go and get his stuff.
All right. I'll say, give me 4 hours at least.
All right. I was gonna say, can we get like a can we get a lock of hair or something? But he's not dead, so we can't track him, sadly.
And later, certainly, a couple of street boys will show up with because this town has orphans that are not an orphanage.
Yeah.
Come with with a backpack full of something padded in it. They don't really know what, but they're supposed to trade it for some stuff.
Yeah, and he gets the we'll take the backpack, of course, count the coins carefully.
Makes sense.
And if everything is correct, then we will hand over 2 packages back, which is his rapier and his crossbow.
Fine, freshly minted Chilaxian gold.
Yes, ka-ching!
Yeah.
Is there a money exchange we can go to, like a casino or something? We just turn this in for some other coinage.
Well, this town loves, it's nice. Just not the throne head. People sort of cut it or something.
Yeah.
You damage the coin, still worth its weight.
Right. All right. Bon voyage, Giles the Assassin.
You're on. Out of here. If you need a Mwangi killed at some point, let me know.
Oh boy.
Brother.
Oh boy.
Gabby frowns. Hey, that's.
What is with the racism in these islands? I'll tell you guys. Oh, rolls his eyes.
Praxu looks at Artemis and just goes, yeah.
Gabby
Can you
looks
believe
slightly
it?
confused because it's like technically from Mwangi, like jungle. Like, am I included?
Can you believe
How
it, Praxu?
how does this kind of thing work? Looks to Praxu. Is it like? Is it language based?
I think it's a spiritual thing.
He just looks at Grask. You see, the spirit is not the same as ours.
Just there's a lot of people in Mwangi.
Where's the
Like,
censor button?
It can't.
oh, I seen some birds, some boars, but those were childick.
Like some birds and boars?
Well, they were Chilaxian, like heritage boars or whatever.
Yes,
But
the
they were in
heritage
Mwangi.
Gabby
Like,
just doesn't get racism. Maybe these weird long shanks will get it.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Very.
yeah, it seems like a Longshanks thing.
Ours is more of a sort of a friendly type of racism. We have racist beliefs, but it's in a sort of friendly way. It's sort of like, oh yeah, Tengu,
Yeah, I'm
they're
sure
very good
everyone agrees.
swimmers. We ascribe a positive trait to them.
You can snap their beak and eat bad luck.
Yeah.
But if you have bad luck and you have a Tengu, then it's because he hates you.
First of all, wrong. Second of all, let's set sail, shall we?
Right you are, Mr. Praxu. All right. Let's plot a course.
You don't wish to go back to explore the curious lake, then?
I really want to, but
Yeah, in a couple days.
Another
Just,
time. No, we don't. So we have to be there.
Look at a weird wreck as well. It's all weird and special out there.
The first thing was 10
Was the
days before.
11
It's 11
days?
days before.
Yeah, we need to get
It was
back.
No time.
Was it 11 days and then the 10 days, or was it 11 days
No.
all in all?
No. It starts in 11 days. The first thing is in 10 days before.
Yeah.
So we have a
Well,
day
that's-
to get to
That's when they
Park.
share the rules. We can be late for
Yeah.
that. That's
I know
fine.
we have other shit to do too. We gotta go find an alchemist lady or whatever.
Yeah, I need to
But
still
then
sell
get
all of
money.
this. All of this loot needs to be sold. Oh,
Fine.
Yeah. The 10 days before is
I want to
when
as
the
well.
Master of Gales will announce the sort of the rules for this year. Where do the ships meet? Because 10 days later, you're supposed to be at an island close to the hurricane.
Yeah.
And that island isn't
Seems like
known.
a good idea to hear.
He's gonna tell you which one,
Yeah.
and then people generally go there. And if you can't make it in time, it's because you don't deserve to compete.
Yeah.
So but you have a pretty fast ship and you're pretty good sailors. So that shouldn't really be a problem to begin with. Yeah, but beyond that, of course, it's a chance to see the other competitors' ships and like all your friends will be there in town
that's
and people will shop and like Black Friday prices for the big race. If you want some more tarred rope, stuff like that. You're never gonna get some extra sales and whatnot.
Yeah, of course.
So it's a big shopping week, big sort of city celebration for it. And saluting those who are going to go die,
Yeah.
or become infamous for their daring deeds. But yeah, you could miss that. It's not mandatory. As long as you're at the starting place at the right time on the day.
No, we're going. No,
Fine.
Yeah, we should.
We gotta go insert a tooth onto Harrigan's ship.
Yeah, someone swim out and just put it in a hole or something.
Well, Irish could track in the jungle and then have the message of the wind call back to his great uncle, who could narrate what's happening.
Then tin can ahead.
it's true.
Like a
We
radio
have,
version.
yeah, we do. I
We
guess we
have,
can always contact your uncle.
We have a southeast wind, which is fairly favorable for us, so we should definitely use that to go.
We can get there in one.
Full speed ahead.
Hey, what's the assassin's name again?
Giles. I think.
Giles?
Wasn't it Giles? Yes.
It's
A G or a J?
A
G.
G. Giles.
Oh, great.
Or if he's French, Gille.
He sounded so
Okay.
disappointed.
Gilles.
with that name.
It's not French.
Oh, okay. Not Talon.
It's clearly
Giles.
not French.
Okay.
It could have been Talon.
Maybe like a lightly off British.
Off British.
I was getting that from all the Mwangi talk. I was like,
all the
yeah,
colonial
all right.
vibes. Yeah.
Yeah, British. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right.
where's my joke hat?
Slow sailing
Anyway,
around
good
the
try.
island to start,
Again,
and then speed up here.
Lord Stoutmore comes to mind from Age of Ash.
Double speed.
Well, it's a pervasive opinion for
Oh,
some.
yes. Oh, yes.
That the locals seem like they own the place. They go around
Yeah.
here mumbling, like, come on. Just,
Very rude.
yeah.
Look at all this progress we're bringing.
Yaha. Jeez.
They have roads here before.
Yeah.
Or mines, or...
Or wild game hunters who come and kill for sport.
Exactly.
Civilized things.
And the Karoo, they're like weird cannibals. So.
Yeah. And the picnics that we have on the green above the poor Minotaur's cave. Like ladies with big wigs and small yappy dogs frolic.
You can't be a pirate without paying some lip service to colonialism, right? It's just, what justifies robbing all these people?
I mean,
for even see it. All right, back to Port Peril.
Yes.
Town you've come to know and love.
I always think
we know it.
this island chain here looks like a question mark. So the skull on the flag is very wondering what's in the coast. It's like, oh,
Oh,
He's like, oh,
yeah.
what's over there?
What's over there?
Yeah.
Swing.
Yeah. Quick, hide in the box.
As a real quick activity while we're traveling, something I somehow keep forgetting because it doesn't really seem that pressing. But I've got this platinum amulet that I don't entirely understand yet.
Wait, what?
To
Oh,
spend some time to figure out what the hell is going on there.
yes, to ponder it.
Not this again.
I mean, nothing
You
bad
know
has
this again.
come from it yet.
Yeah.
So sad he forgot. Oh,
It's gonna be a
I mean,
day.
obviously, it's mine, but
It's gonna be a day when we open Praxus like door to his cabin, and he's just gonna have tentacles for eyes. That's what's gonna happen.
I mean, recently we were told that lots of things underwater have tentacles.
Do you remember how that thing looked? It was horrifying.
is there like a check I can do to identify?
Yes, give a second though, because the captain's sailing close to this little island that looks like question mark, as he said. But this is Shackles. Things are not just random islands. Yes, in fact, as you move to see it in the horizon, Cripple comes and says, "Hey, perhaps we should move slightly further west. That there be Cernwind Isle, a place for maybe hundreds of man-eating harpies live on there. Place. Scouring ships that come too far close, and they take a crew away to their nests.
Is that those creatures?
I believe they once carried off a captain I served under.
Oh.
I always knew he kept his jewels in his boots. So if ever you feel like slaughtering a civilization of harpies, then perhaps there'd be jewels in it for you.
Would be convinced. Squints at the island. Are these the creatures with the female the female form and the lovely voices?
Is this they'd be the sort of winged, filthy, ragged, I suppose, female-looking man-eating monsters.
Oh. Yeah, Artemis was thinking of a mermaid, perhaps.
Not be good, but
wistful. When is he gonna find Mermaid Isle? You know.
Hey, there do be an isle actually for mermaiding.
All right. We'll put it on the map for later.
Mermaiding?
Yes, a mermaiding, as it were.
It'd only be the one. See, she's got scales the color of blood. She sits in a single isle in the middle of a lagoon.
Okay. So she's a blood rack Medusa, is what you're telling me.
I do like that idea of Artemis being like, is it those hot women as Krupp like this? Yeah, the blood-eating, like gory monster ladies. Like Gabby, like not just like yeah, sounds good, huh? That's really awesome.
Yeah. Harpies are a type of creature that are actually, some of them in many places, untamed places in the Shackles. You remember, of course, Raketooth that has large numbers of harpies as well on Shark Island over there. Cernwind here is the remains of an old volcanic isle, but it also has a large number of harpies. They're typically demonic worshipping, sadistic and cruel, just because their society sort of values those things. Harpies are capable of being nice, but most of them aren't. They also carry typically a lot of diseases that they sort of are immune to, but that affect many other humanoids. In fact, cultivating it somewhat to keep their nesting safe.
Yeah. We'll keep away from that from now, then, I suppose.
Well, you never know when you need a flogger free. Angry harpies.
One of these days, we are going to land on one of these islands, and it's just going to be mayhem from one coast to the other.
It'd be the good reason not to sail along the coastway. Believe when they get really hungry and they cannot find fish or whales to eat, they fly into the coast and eat whatever ghouls they can find.
Ew.
Aye. Likely carry that as well.
Yeah.
The island looks small enough that I'm expecting just a single battle map, maybe like 30 by 30, where every square is a harpy.
It's a harpy.
99 harpies map.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like in those old, you would make it Age of Empires map, and then I put one dude, and then like 100.
Yep.
How many?
Yeah. someone has turtled on this isle and built only harpies. All right, fair enough.
Harpy archers.
Yes, harpy archers. Ugh.
Fair enough. Then it is time we go back to Port Peril. Going back this time, you're not alone. On the way to Port Peril, you see other ships coming the same way and from other routes, sort of linking up and moving. Many different sails, different types of ships. You believe you even see like the ship of Pexworthy in there. Probably some of Tessa's ships are collecting. The port is sure to be full, though Port Peril has a massive capacity. And even then, many of the more prominent captains, they just throw anchor outside of the in the bay, and then not even really go inshore except for the shore boats.
I still try to identify this amulet.
Yes, we will try to identify the amulet.
It scares me.
Well, you could try to throw it in the water if you wish.
No, it's mine though.
Yeah. You took it from someone else, which makes it yours. Give me a will save. If you ponder it.
I think I just disconnected. Out of
I see a roll.
Okay, I don't.
Okay.
I believe you. I'll reconnect.
Yeah, I'll share it with you. So you are.
Oh, cool.
All right.
I would like to hear upon that.
Okay, you don't have to, but I'll allow it.
I think I should, if the game lets me.
Yes. Still go to Port Perils.
Oh.
Okay, well that's better. That's better. All right, you spent some time looking and studying the beautiful sort of deep platinum amulet, and you find it to be an amulet. You know, it's nice looking, certainly magical, certainly rare, and yeah, you can look at it just fine. Give me an occult test.
Okay. Open or secret?
Secret.
My foundry is refusing to respond.
I had to reconnect to get in again. Did not like the
me
switch to Port Peril map.
No,
It's a big map, I guess. But,
kick me out.
Peeked out. Oh yeah, our friend Fishhook is here still. I like him.
Maybe you can just roll for me in the interest of speeding this up.
Okay, sure, I can do that. Let's see here. Occultism. 24. Which means that Braxo looks at the amulet, but can't really figure out what it's supposed to do. I mean, it is magical. It does seem to have some effect, but he just can't really determine exactly what it is.
He could have asked
Artemis for.
He could have asked Artemis for a boost. I can give you the identify magic benefit. Gives you +2. I don't know if that would help. Or if you want to keep it very secret.
Yes. I should have identified that. Yeah, I wouldn't bring this to the attention of the rest of you quite yet. I want to figure this out on my own. Because then you would also have to roll a will save.
But yeah, if you have read aura, you can get a bonus.
Yes. I forgot to prepare it for the day. I'll use that in the future.
Very good.
All right. Well, it's not that important anyways. Like, what can this thing possibly do?
Put it back on.
I'm not putting it on. I'm just keeping it safe.
But yeah, sailing the Port Peril, there's many ships here, many different ones. You see several of the great ones. You know, you have your friends, and many of the pirate lords have indeed come to congregate here. It's known that during these this sort of formation period, there will also be council meetings to discuss various things. Since people are here anyway, which sort of brings a few more people, since you only get a vote if you show up. Yeah. So many of them are like focused around the actual fortress. But yeah, you've been here before. You've made a ruckus before. You know the basics of how this place operates, right? You arrive here in the outer area, and it's just full of people. Far more than usual. The prices are about twice what they used to be. So much for sales. It still says half off. But yeah, you can go to your favorite little the mermaid's bucket, I think his name is, to have a drink. You can.
Yeah, no, we're going. I think we're doing the raid as soon as we hit land here. Like no waiting, nothing else. We just go for this, right?
Yeah.
There's no point.
Oh,
giving
today
her...
is the day, right? Because you sailed for a day, so.
Yeah. So when we arrive in the morning or whenever we get here.
Right, you're just gonna rush to.
I think so. I think time is of the essence on this thing.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I mean,
sounds like you want to
there's
find the
nothing we
place.
can really. Yeah, nothing we can really do to stop our ship from being visible from the harbor. So, anyone who knows that we were looking, like, that's a ticking timer as soon as we arrive.
Yeah, they might probably assume that we're here for the regatta start, so we have a little bit of cover there, but we shouldn't give them any time at all to figure
Any
out.
extra wiggle room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomorrow you want to be.
Yes,
Tomorrow you want to be out
show
here.
Aha!
In the sea. Tomorrow, basically, the Kraken, the ship of the Master of Gales, will be here, and from there he will announce it. So you sort of want to be moving your ship around there. Typically, they will move in a big circle sort of around him, so as to hear with his booming voice, and everyone gets to look at the people. Right? Typically, you're supposed to let the participants of the race get into the center of the circle, and then you just get to watch them.
Ooh, that's our opportunity, Praxu.
Have a good look.
All right, but first, apothecary.
Yeah. So how do you go about this? Where do you go in the city?
Well, we got the name right for the store, didn't we, from Giles?
Yes.
Was it Basha Apothecary or something?
Jasper Leaf Apothecary.
Jasper
Yes.
Leaf Apothecary. Yeah, we will start looking around.
All right.
Well,
We can
ask the surgeon.
Let's go find Henry.
Our surgeon man. He's worked as a doctor in town for years. He might know it.
Yeah.
Does he?
We can make a big show of connecting with your uncle too, and then like while we're here, like loudly being like, "Ah, yes, here for the regatta. It's so great to see you." And they'd be like,
Cornelius
"Hey,
Fish would say
have you heard about this?"
off the place. So I can't say I've ever been inside.
That's fine. Where is it located?
Anchor's Way.
Anchor's Way. Which is where exactly in this huge place?
Is a huge place. sure is. It is located at intersection. Sorry. Where's my map? Real to you, I can't do this by heart either.
I mean, we can just say, Fitch points to a spot on the map, and we head there.
Good. So the main thoroughfare intersects here.
Okay. Smack dab in the middle of everything.
But it is in the middle of a nicer place. It used to be, they say, one of the larger manors, so probably more like this one. It's a 2-story, 3-story even, building. Fairly large, nice looking. At least used to be. Nowadays there's like a bunch of the shutters sort of hammered closed. And though there is light and such, no one really gets to go through the door because it's also locked and there's not a lot of visitors. Really.
All right.
You could go over here and sort of go to be in the area.
Yeah.
You have that ability.
Yeah, we have the
around here is also a couple of what's called the scrimshaw. A couple of the of more low rent places. There used to be manors, so you have sort of like several bordellos where some prostitutes dressed up as sort of fake noble ladies, powder wig style, are fanning themselves with decrepit fans, waving at you as you walk past. There's also the shark store. They sell sharks, according to the sign.
Yeah.
There's the whaling store.
They sell whales.
Yeah, that's what they sell.
All right.
And when you need a good cry.
And
That's the dolphins.
you can buy a lot of imported ivory here as well.
Ivory. Yeah. No, we have the place. We have the catchphrase. I think we're good to go, right?
Let's do it.
Yeah, we just barge in and see what happens.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we could scout the place, but is that really our style?
Crash in through all the windows simultaneously.
But have we ever regretted not scouting a place we're about to attack?
The time when we got 10 fireballs in our face.
To blindly
We did scout.
charge in.
So clearly that was our mistake.
Killed one dude and then thought everyone was a chump.
Certainly the simplest way to do it. Yeah, you can certainly go up to the door. It seems well reinforced. An excellent lock on it.
Try the bardic knock. Unless Praxi wants to try to deal with it.
You knock.
Yeah.
And a little moment. A little moment goes by before someone from inside calls out, "We're closed. Go away."
Artemis will say the password phrase.
Yeah,
Where else would you get 2 pounds of powdered teal bark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's urgent.
Urgent 2 pounds.
I need my bark.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh man.
In which case you will be let in.
So in the heist action plan that we certainly discussed before we decided to go in here, are we just seeing how far we can get before things go to shit, and then we?
Well,
so.
we have seen we have said the passphrase. We're gonna get let in as soon as we see this woman that we're after. We're gonna seize her.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. I'm just making sure that's the plan. Because
How big is this place again? Like a fortress? Like an old manor?
The manor. Yeah.
3-story.
I'm sure she lives alone.
It's like a bone devil as a manservant.
Trying to make sure here I preload this this map before we go to it, so that you might not have the same problem as you just did. Helped at all. Yeah, a little few moments will go by, and then you can hear the latch being undone on the door. As
Look at this
you're
trustworthy
led
fella.
you're led into this locked door.
All right.
As a man here, sort of well, seems decently armed and armored. Will sort of look at you, and yeah, you can study the idea here.
What a guy. Powerful stance.
Well, we can't have you lack such important things. Come with me to the private meeting area.
Excellent. Excellent. Rest to catch up. Yes.
Yes, can you move? Is it?
I certainly can. I'm just waiting for the others.
The front room here you seem to have gotten into appears to be indeed a storefront. There's a desk, a few shelves and such, but doesn't seem to have been really particularly used. Around hangs little pieces of still from like little threads and such, various samples of herbs and such that were allowed to wilt a bit.
Yeah.
Going through here is a fairly bare hallway. Again, much of the lighting has been reduced due to this situation, but still through the various cracks and such in the old constructions, a bit of light comes in. As you walk past, several other guards are looking for what appears to be a guard room.
Yeah.
Next to the door, just making sure everything happens as it should. Here, fiddles with a key. Unlocks this door. Goes through.
And we can assume we're all moving in like a procession.
Yes.
There we go.
Single file.
Let's say in here.
Excellent. Thank you.
Our lady will be just with you.
Much obliged. Yes, very important.
Oh, sorry. Praxi, were you going to brood in this corner? I can take the other one.
I do need a corner, yes. I'll be here.
All right.
Any windows in this room? Manikai.
It appears indeed to be constructed in such a way as to, like this side here appears to be thicker, made of like a heavy brick. You'd presumably there's like an old chimney maybe that probably goes throughout the building. Beyond that, the house, this room seems fairly secured. Likely indeed, it is like a private lounge for clandestine meetings.
Artemis lowers his voice.
The chairs here are nice, reclining chairs, well upholstered and sort of fairly well kept, not decrepit or anything. In here, you see the cabinet. It has a few crystal glasses and wine bottles of various types. There's a large painting here of a beautiful sort of sunset, and on the other wall, one of the sunrise. To thematically show the passage of time and the development of things. The guard will say, "Well, just make yourself comfortable. Have some wine. She'll be along."
Artemis looks around suspiciously. Says, "Give her a couple of minutes, and then we might need to fan out and have a look."
Do you want to sit in a chair so I can turn it around and you can say, I've been expecting you?
Yes.
You're ready to
Alright.
muscle the chair.
Artemis steeples his fingers.
She'll put a little try and put a little blanket under it so it's easier to turn,
Yeah.
without making like a
Yeah.
sound. Pairing.
Just huge scratches in the floor. Turn around and she's like.
I mean, if it does, then they need to polish it. All right, give it some wax, guys. All right.
Ems will flop on the couch.
Gonna be like, I've been expecting you, and then like we switch to their camera and they can only see Grask. Like,
Yeah.
Damn it!
Yeah.
I didn't find the shot properly.
A few more minutes passed. Do you get comfortable? Do you grab some wine? It seems to be a nice vintage.
I mean, Artemis will pour himself a glass. He won't drink anything because
Or is it red?
he's in a house of a poisoner, so he won't drink
yeah,
anything
I was
in here.
gonna say, I know it's the house of like.
But for appearances, sure, why not?
No, thank you. And also after like a minute or two, Prax would like to take a sneaky look outside the door to see what the activity level is outside.
Yeah, because
I guess Gabby will judge the wine. Actually.
Hello, lady.
Look out! It seems like someone's being brought here to you.
All right, excellent. Then back into the brooding corner.
Places.
Oh,
Seems like a
Gabby,
hot
Gabby.
daughter. Gabby looks at the wine.
No, Gabby's now focused on turning the chair. Important.
Sure. Door opens, and a Mwangi woman begins to step through. Having a look at all of you, as if she's a little... she's putting up with this in the way sort of someone who's a little busy, like a teacher who has to teach but doesn't really enjoy it.
Sure.
This is something she does for money or something, but it's not really a good purpose to drink this stuff. She comes in. Well, what a company, she'll say. She
Turn the chair.
Turn the chair. Yes. Artemis with steepled fingers. Ah, I've been expecting you. Sarskia. Yeah, she's that's a look. Very striking. Madam Sarsky, what a
Her daggers
pleasure.
probably are.
Oh yeah, this is. She's an alchemist. There's poisons and bombs all over the place. I come.
She cracked the door. You were looking for something only we can provide.
Yes, that is correct. I don't suppose you have a menu with prices. He smiles conspiratorially towards her with a wink.
No, for the sort of work that people come here for, as I'm sure you know, we do it on request, and the prices are non-negotiable. My research requires good coin, and people only come here when they can afford to pay.
Well,
So no reason to play coy. Tell me what you need and for what purpose, and I will tell you how much it costs to acquire it.
Artemis will shoot a glance to Grask to sort of, move a little bit towards the door. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm assuming based on how the map is here, I am in interaction range with the door. It's in a tile, right? Yeah. Okay. Great.
Just make sure that she can't just step through and walk out of here.
Well, it's closed right now. Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can't really go between her. That would mean going through the door. But the way this is designed, she's basically standing at the door at this point.
Yeah.
So,
Madam Gallenbar, we are here because we are highly interested in a certain type of business. Specifically, we are here because you possess information that we highly require. That of the Chilaxian Empire's activities in the Shackles. Now, he raises his hand. I hope this can go civilly. It would be unfortunate if this turned to violence.
Oh.
Was that listening?
You have sent a large group of spies and connections all around the Shackles to keep track of captains in Drownport. You have had lists of captains and bribes given to them in Hell's Harbor, and many other activities as well. And on top of this, you have sent out assassins to clean up your information network. What we are here to inquire about you is, well, exactly everything that you are up to. So, give us the information, and you might even get out of here alive.
Yeah, diplomacy check.
Sure.
Or intimidation? I could hear that too.
I think my diplomacy is better. Yeah, my diplomacy is better. If I can pick, I'll pick that.
Sure.
No, see here.
Diplomacy is a bit different. Well, yes, it's true. I confess. I've been working for Chiliax for years at this point. Their goal is obvious. They want to pay people off so that they can invade the Shackles, take over and enslave pretty much everyone here. Of course, they promised me gold and riches and to restore my manor to a beautiful, pristine state. I desire money, as you know, so that's something that spoke to me personally, on a personal level, yes.
What exactly have you been doing for the Chilaxians?
Murder, bribery, everything nefarious that they asked, really. It's just they've spies everywhere at this point. I've been managing some of them. Though I sure tried to get rid of the network when it began to reveal itself.
I assume you have lists and documentations on these things that we can have?
Well, some, yes, I'm sure. I can find some. Though it would take me some while to dig through my things. I'm sure you will be gentlemen and have a drink while waiting for me to finish them. Don't have it on me, as she
That's
says.
hilarious.
I understand
It's
that.
funny, Captain.
It is quite funny, yes. No, I don't think we shall wait here for that. I think you will indeed take us to your lab, and where you have all of these wonderful notes. You will tell your guards to stand down and not do anything funny, because if you do, I have some highly skilled murderers standing right next to you. And that would be unfortunate for your health. Yes?
Not. Yes, of course. I am, as it turns out, at your mercy.
Excellent. Emma stands up.
Guards, don't just step away.
Grask, go first, please. And she behind you. And then we have Gabby behind her. Rest of us.
I will basically go in front of her.
They would be in my laboratory, she says. No, guards.
Your notes on Chiliax is in a laboratory?
Well, the laboratory's a sham, really. This way, down this hallway, and then there's a door at the end of the stair, somewhat hidden behind it. Guards, get out of the. God, up with you. There's too many of these. They sort of look at you, slightly confused as to what's happening.
All right, up here, I assume.
Yes. The door is not locked, but
Is it trapped?
she shakes her head.
Yeah, she can walk through it.
No, but it has a lock that could be locked. She, it isn't at the moment as it came from there.
Well, she can come with.
Well, then you should have no trouble walking back in.
Over here, please.
Well, go ahead. Have a look.
We want her to move here.
Yes, she doesn't want to move there.
I see. She will move there, though.
So the impression was she was following us. If she's not, then I will be grabbing her.
Yeah, then...
Yeah, I was gonna say,
we can get into some initiative.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Gabby, could you not stand there? I was gonna box these guys, all these guys. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, Galambar.
Everybody, don't forget your scouting.
Yes.
Oof. Wow.
That's a long initiative list. Ay.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we can pick through them pretty quickly.
oh, whoops.
Oh God.
We got this. We got this.
Will re-roll my initiative, so I'm not second last.
I feel like I might also do that.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah,
check.
it can't
We
get any
might,
worse, so.
Yeah.
In a situation like this, yeah, that's probably worth a hero point for sure.
I need to find where my roll is. There it is. That's
God damn
marginally
it.
better.
Praxu, could you negate my luck?
Great. Praxu, help.
I actually can.
Eat it, eat it.
Gently
I
caress.
will say, Captain.
Praxu's shoulder.
Captain, take a hero point for the courageous action of walking into someone's home.
Thank you.
You know, and then
Just
sort of
threatening
letting
them.
do all the things that they want to do. But, take a point.
Thank you.
Brazen.
Yes. No, that was the idea. Yeah. Eat fortune. Okay.
Are you using that on Artemis or Tempest?
That's going to be for Tempest.
Okay. Malachi, could you set my initiative back to 25, please?
Artemis luck wasn't that much different.
Yeah.
Maybe I actually believes her.
Wow.
I just needed like a 4, you know, to
Yeah.
be before her.
Yeah,
It's
she didn't
very
roll very well,
unfortunate.
which makes sense, is considered. All right, we're ready to throw the hell down.
As initiative start, I will attempt to demoralize her. My war shout I can do. When
Can
initiative
you
rolls.
please
Good
set
job.
Tempest's initiative to 25?
Yes, I have that power.
Thank you.
There we go.
I think I rolled, but nothing happened.
I see it. You rolled
Yeah.
a 1. She
Yeah.
is
Oh,
unintimidated.
I didn't see your roll after she talked
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Oh, there it
that's
is.
okay.
There it
All right,
is.
another one. Oh, that's fine. It's destined.
Thank you.
Aha! But it, you know, doesn't echo as effectively as it does over the ocean.
Maybe Gabby interrupts the war cry.
yes, we just
some
charge
action.
again.
No.
That is jumping this lady.
Get her,
Fucking.
Gabby!
Yeah. All right. I will. I'll try and trip her.
Hey, that's a good move, yeah.
I'll target lady. Whatever.
Worth noting that it is important we don't just kill her.
Yeah, but we can't get her to run away. If she runs away here, we're
Yeah.
doomed.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, but I can.
Oh, she's
Oh,
tripped.
You can fix her.
Yeah.
And damage.
Like with
Slams into the ground.
Ooh.
Well, that makes it a bit easier.
You want to roll the damage, Gabby? Or
1d6 or whatever
yeah.
it is. One.
Oh.
slammed into the ground.
Can you try to grab her? Are you good at grabbing?
I was going to
Fine.
do that.
Oh, okay. That's fine too.
You, yeah, you.
I think Gabby's
So-
better at doing
Yeah,
everything else.
beat people up.
We do need a
Yeah.
clean house.
Yes. So do we like? I mean, we can still beat her up, right?
Yeah, I think the idea is we clean the guards out so Grass can
Oh.
grab her. I think that's
Okay.
a decent use of our resources.
So kill the guards.
Kill the guards.
There's many guards.
There are many guards.
Like we take her down and then tell them if they fucking move one step, we'll kill. Well,
Oh, we're gonna do it anyway. So
yeah. All right. I'll kill some guards. Try anyway. They're called manhunters.
Okay, that's what AoEs are for.
Old slavers.
Yeah, of course they are. And then I shall transform,
All right.
which means that everyone,
Terrifying
each enemy
transformation.
within 30 feet.
A lot of guys.
Yes, yes. So what do I do? Attempt an intimidation check. Let
Yeah.
us see. Ugh.
Great, but not the
The
worst.
first guy's not
Too bad.
intimidated. Next.
Roll again. You roll
I think you
for
gotta do for
it's a,
each
it's
one.
a check per enemy.
Oh boy.
This is
And how many
checks.
are there? Yeah.
7.
Okay.
Spam it.
29, 29, 30,
There we go.
18, 23,
Oof.
that one.
All right.
The trip lady, like, use the claw to, like, scratch some guy in the face. Meanwhile, transforming. You know.
All right. This manhunter.
There's a man shark.
Yeah.
He's a manhunter.
Man shark. Man shark.
You know, he's seen a shark like that. It's his white whale.
Yeah.
Pink.
A pink goblin shark killed his father.
With a red, with a metal red.
Yeah. What Gabby does in the downtime.
To be fair, it happened to a lot of people, probably. Well, the red claw maybe less so, but the pink goblin shark probably did kill some
So
people.
specifically, these guys are actually anti-human hunters. So, but he'll really it's only Artemis that they're gonna really get their hands on. But he's gonna stop at swinging a sword at Gabby. Trying to get the Gabby somewhere.
Yikes. That is getting the Gabby.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Not getting the
Try
Gabby.
again. Classic 3-attack combo. This one here will take a step here, flanking the Gabby and swinging his blade.
Yes.
This one up here will look down, but move over here and draw his bow. And he will fire an arrow down at Grask.
Oh, so the area up there is visible.
Yes.
I
you
can't see
it.
that area. No, I assumed there was a wall. So
It's a staircase that goes up.
right, but it's not a wall. It's like an open stair. Understood.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Yep.
Can I have something up? These guys two are getting ready to do things. This one. Sees Gabby and will. He got hit by Gabby, so he's gonna react to that in an emotional way. He's gonna do his hunting onslaught. Yes. This means he picks Gabby as his targeted foe, ranger style. Becomes fascinated by this strange, weird creature he sees, and will try to figure out the best way to kill it. I think I figured this one out, I'll say. As he will make it their focus, hunting it down. And so he will follow that up with a strike. Hitting.
I think the enemy got the point.
Yikes.
A bit harder.
Oof.
Beyond that, Scabby gets stabbed. She knows this man seems somewhat obsessed. Enough that a successful damage makes her frightened one.
What?
Beyond that, all the ones you see with this little claw thing on them, or like arrow thing, are currently focusing on Gabby now.
Oof, okay.
Targeting her.
Yeah, Grass is gonna step here. And with his free sheet land, because he has that now, he was going to attempt to grapple this lady on the ground. Let's see. Athletics.
Yeah.
Is that a crit, perhaps?
All right. Yes, that is a success.
Not a crit.
It is a crit, yes.
Oh, then restrained.
Grab.
Grant.
Restrain. Which one of these icons is that? It's immobilized. Grabbed is the hand. Chained.
Yep.
All right, which means can barely move. Off guard, immobilized. Can't use attacks or manipulates except for escape or force open. All right.
Yeah.
That's
So
pretty bad.
she's prone. She can't get up until she breaks free, basically. First.
Yeah.
And then with my last action, let's see here. Everyone's focused on Gabby, so. Well. Oh, action economy. Yeah, let's just get on top of this early. I'm gonna use one single action left to touch Gabby here, and just get started on making sure that it stays up with the one action heal. Because I feel like there's gonna be a lot of damage coming in, and you need to be topped.
a lot of 30s. Thank you.
Yeah. And that's my turn.
That's certainly not jumped. Praxo.
I think Praxo will start getting mooks. I know you just said they aren't chumps, but I disagree.
Pretty good to hit. They have a plus 17 at least, it seems.
Yeah, I mean, I damaged the guy 17, which is not a lot, but he was barely injured, so.
All right.
And hopefully they're glass cannons.
Good.
Well.
You mess with the bird to get the beak.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh my God.
she keeps stabbing them with the knife.
We might want to grab her and get the hell out of here if they can resist that kind of damage. And there's this many of them. Oh.
And I guess just do a third attack. No, actually. Maybe.
With all these to hit bonuses, we could probably get her down pretty easily without like killing her.
We can hold her hostage.
Attacks, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We can hold her hostage.
Like,
beat her up with a -2 to attack, and that's fine.
Yeah, but like she's restrained. I mean,
yeah, just knock her out, and then we drag her with us.
Knock her out with my jaws.
Maybe that's the play of these guys take like multiple turns to down each.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that may be faster even. Okay, but right now we need to play goalie. So I can only see like 4 of them on the map, and plus her. But looking at this initiative
the one around
here,
the corner.
yeah, that's what I kind of want to see. Medic, am I hearing like, is there like a ton of them coming from the south, or from like the hallway behind me, or from up north? Like, do I get a general sense of the vibe? Just where the masses
There's
of
sound coming from all over, really. Yeah.
All over? Okay. So we're pulling back? Is that what we're deciding on?
If we
With
can.
We need to knock her out because, again, it only lasts a turn. She could break out. She needs to be unconscious first.
I think I have an idea to let us eat our cake and have it too. I'm going to cast Water Wall in this corridor.
Yeah. That's a great idea, I think. Just block off some areas, knock her out, and
yeah, 60-foot line, bludgeoning and slashing projectiles can't pass through it. Piercing ones have additional penalties. And
are you putting it?
I'm just trying to draw it right now.
You could also just put it on her and the 3 guys and see if they can.
No, but look at that initiative. There's so many. Like that. If I can angle it, it would be, oh god, wait, no, I'm using the wrong template again. A
Like
wall, like a
lines in
60-foot wall like that. Oh, that is kind of odd.
All right.
I'll just take the straight line if that's how that works. Not get too greedy.
Creatures that traverse it need to swim.
Yeah.
All right.
Remember when you had made a water wall and I was a shark in it?
The ball, yeah, I was thinking about
on
the ball
8
as well.
people.
Yeah.
Oh, great times.
Yeah, no, it's just interacting with the wall.
Little tear goes out Gabby's eyes. Oh.
Well, hey, that might be next, Gabby. This
Yeah.
doesn't require sustaining. It's just here. Okay, and then yeah, you have to swim through it. Projectiles can't get through it. Melee weapons take penalties, and they use slashing weapons, so they should all take those. And it's a corridor that we can exit through.
I put
so-
aquatic on them. Pretty much takes care of it.
Whoosh, whoosh.
Oh, I dipped there, didn't I?
That is a 3-action spell for my staff.
Aye.
What you gonna do about it?
They need a staver or something.
Here.
A beard. It's horrendous.
This-
Ooh,
Lady
that guy.
will,
didn't go well, that's good.
she's got to escape. That's pretty much all she can do.
Seems like a manipulate action, no?
I believe escape is an attack only.
Yeah. It's actually not neither, it seems, but
It is an attack though.
Can be.
It's
Yeah.
It's affected by map on.
yeah, so it's just the only has attack trait, nothing else.
well, she'll try to acrobatics out.
Sure. Yes, that is an escape. She's,
Free.
but she is still prone.
Still prone.
And she'll stand up.
That
That will
provokes.
trigger.
I mean, she's not gonna die from one bite.
No, get her.
Oh, no.
Not from that, no.
Alright. Then she'll move.
Yep.
She can get to up here.
Actually, when she
One
moves,
action?
when she tries to move, Monica, I'm gonna actually react to that.
Oh, you actually want to get to there. Okay.
So I'm gonna cast this
Sure.
on her when she tries to move.
Lose the path.
Ah, ha, ha. Difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain.
Okay, so let's just do this. Get to there.
Piratey fog.
Oh, okay.
rises
He
up.
steps 2 steps then. You know, bumping into the wall. Kill them. Just kill all of them. See, sure. Why not? He'll stay in front though and stab at Grask.
I will
Hit.
reactive shield. Bring up my shield and block that.
Captain Artemis.
Alright, it's a lot of enemies here. Artemis will raise his hands and from above, the ghostly bombardments of cannons and explosions will rain down upon the battlefield. Shock and awe. It's a burst 50, which I think covers everything in the corridor and like everything here, pretty much. Like every enemy is affected that has any form of like anything here. I can't see upstairs, but with a burst 50, I mean, this goes like all the way
If you
up.
hit the ceiling, it will just hit everything. Yeah.
Just blasts everything. So yeah, DC 27 will save for everyone.
What you call pulling aggro.
Yes. Mass CC.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Alright, let's
Success
see.
or frightened
This
1.
guy. This guy. Right one. This guy. 1. Frightened 2 on a failure.
Frightened 2 and stunned 1 on a failure.
Okay, this guy's in trouble time. Stunned. Stunned. Just from here and just pull it back. There it is. Good. Right. This guy critically failed, so he's.
He is feared, frightened 3 and stunned 2.
The house is exploding. Get out of here. Well, he thinks he's blown up by cannonballs, so.
Yep, he is battered and bruised. Yeah, stunned 2 on him.
Here. Stunned. Not hit. Frightened 2. She succeeded, so she is frightened, and this guy critically succeeded, so
He's fine.
is.
He's fine.
All right. Now at the end of the round, I'll have to be right back. Tina needs me for stuff.
Great.
Take a
You
5-minute
guys-
break.
Yeah, unfortunately, she ran away. Now we have to
I
carve.
can-
Hold on, I can get to her.
Okay,
I have a teleport.
Yeah.
you do?
Yes, at 5th level. I took it because I figured if we're trying to capture someone, they might try and run away. So I took a teleport that
Alright.
also counts as an attack. So,
Alright, sweet. Wait to
so
get
I
to
can
her.
get basically here if someone doesn't stand in that spot.
Can you get in front of her? I
but-
don't know how it's looking up here.
I can't see that. I don't know what's up there. It is fog over to me, so I have no
Ma-
idea.
Monica would have to describe it, I guess.
But why would you want me to be close to her?
In front of her,
Where's
so
over
she
there?
can't run past you to get upstairs.
Yeah,
'Cause
so
if you're
here.
behind her,
Here.
well, she's here, right?
No,
If she's-
she's here.
Okay, I can't see her there for some reason.
Okay,
Why
well
can't I?
she
Oh, there she
because
is,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, up there then. Yeah, in the corner.
yeah,
absolutely.
but of course the possibility is that she's gonna jump the railing here and run up this corridor, so someone has to cover that.
That's fine. As long as she doesn't get
can't really
further
stop her
up
from
in the
moving.
house to get more guards, you know.
Sure. It's fine. Now
It's
of
Gabby's
course
turn
I
now,
could.
so potentially
Yeah.
should do that.
Yeah.
But just
do
to say that
should
I-
I do?
I say just cleave your way through these people. I mean, they're very tough.
Yeah.
But do you have a
Yeah.
way to get to her as you are now?
Well, I can't, but I can like move one step forward and then I can lunge through the other guy.
Oh yeah, true. I mean, I feel like getting her is like a good idea.
Right.
But
Because I can't really push past her easily above on the stair.
no. Alternatively, we could just
But if you're going up there
Sure.
and I block it down here,
yeah,
then
because
yes,
we have
basically she needs to jump.
we have the wall of water, basically kind of slowly
Yeah.
blocking off reinforcements that side. I think it might be a good idea here to just focus fire on the one Praxu has. Just try and call the numbers a bit while I try and block her and see what we can do here.
Yeah, we need to
So I
try
need her-
to clean. We need to clean the board a little bit. I think we're kind of
Yeah.
surrounded.
Either that or just block off like
I mean,
Block them
this
off.
room here is filled with
they're
guys
technically
down
out of
here.
initiative.
Like there
Yeah.
is people in here. Up here, most likely more. So getting up in front of her is definitely a good idea, and that's definitely priority, I think. Behind us, the
Sure.
wall. I don't know. These are maybe they're good swimmers. Hard to say.
It's still slow though. Like it's still actions they have to spend. Like it
Yeah,
gives us
and
biases
it,
a lot
and
of
it,
time
and it
versus-
blocks, like they can't stand in here and shoot like arrows down the corridor at us because the water blocks it. All in all, it's good that the water is there.
So Grass teleports up there. I help Grass.
Yeah, my
or
entire
try
job
to-
will just be stalling. So you guys focus on the kill and getting her out of there.
Yeah.
I will hold off the
Yeah,
the waves.
me and Trax will
as
try
them.
and kill some dudes.
Yeah, I mean the lunch idea is not bad either. If you can get in there and lunch at her, I mean that's not bad per se.
Yeah, I mean, if we want, there's two options. We could either like pull these guys and then we deal with her, or we can just try and get her unconscious and then deal with everything else after. If you can lunge at her, that might be the better option. And if we just focus fire her down, and then we don't have to worry about her running away, then sure, that might be a good idea.
If we can hunt her down, that would help a lot.
You might be able to intimidate.
Yeah, because then we don't have to worry about her running away. I can dedicate some more actions to actually blasting people instead of keeping her busy.
Yeah.
And I can actually have turns to heal people as well, because if I'm trying to block her, I can't really have healing actions available for people. And these guys hit kind of hard, so
they are way tougher than I thought. Plus 17 to hit is not nothing.
All right, let's get killing then.
I'll be back in a sec.
Figure I'm not gonna start doing the no killing attacks until she's much lower.
Yeah.
Than
Yeah.
currently.
Yeah.
For now, I mean,
I still
jump.
do have Breath of Life if for some reason you accidentally kill her. I don't want to have to use that, but that's for you guys really, in case you die. But if for some reason we make a mistake, I can bring her back. But that also means she's alive and has a turn. So
I like that.
Yeah.
Just for me.
Oh, I don't think we're in the
for my
danger zone
friends.
yet, so let's just.
No.
Good to know it's in the pocket.
Yeah. I brought some spells just in case things go wrong, which
Yeah, you didn't think this was the surefire plan? Oh.
No, not at all.
I can't believe you didn't believe in the meticulous planning going ahead.
I have learned my lesson. Not in this campaign, but in many others.
Apparently this lady just has a house full of, people assassins, I guess.
Yeah, of course.
Makes sense.
Well, the thing about complicated plans is that they always go wrong. Our plan here went perfectly as expected.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we got to do the cool reveal. So, really, who made a fool out of themselves?
The floor will never be the same after you turn that chair.
It's
So is it Gabby's turn right now? Because that's who I see.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
it is.
Manikai is spear backing, so we're not.
Manikai's not here. Okay. Oops, I missed that part.
Manikai had to step away for a minute.
I was like, why are we not playing?
No, that's fair.
Is there potentially another exit over where you guys are? I can't
Probably.
see shit.
There's a corner. There's a corner
we
up
can't
here
see
where
either.
she claimed her lab was, but there might be a trap.
Yeah.
I'm not going there.
Fucking...
Most likely we go into one of these rooms and there might be a window if we need to extricate, but honestly, the room we were in had no windows. The room to the south had no windows that I saw. The front has windows. There might be windows up here, but kind of a bunker.
Yeah. So smash and grab towards the front, I guess. Retrace our steps. God, that's gonna take forever.
We'll get her down, and then tell him to get the fuck off or we murder her.
Oh, it's rounded up. Okay. I can do the ball and the thing this fight. The ball and the wall.
Oh, nice.
That's good.
I have to plug another corridor at one point.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah. Whoop.
How does the ball work? Does it just travel along a line where
It's
you
the
place
same
it,
one I
or-
used in the prison fight, where it's like,
Oh.
yeah, you place it and then you can roll it. It's a 10-foot thing that you can roll 10 foot every time you sustain it. So it's not
Gotcha.
it's not very fast, but it is at least mobile. So it's great for these like choke point corridors.
Yeah.
But I put the wall up first because it was 3 actions, and also it doesn't require a sustain, so I could do both potentially.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Maybe you talk some strategy. I don't know. But
Yes.
yeah, Valky, how long do you got today?
Until half as usual. I have to go to work, unfortunately.
All right. So we'll continue until then, if the
I'll
fight
pop
isn't
it.
done by that time.
Yep.
Gabby.
We'll step here and lunge at the lady.
What? All right.
Wah. That's right.
That is an option.
Yes.
Hit. Just frightened.
She's healthy.
Strike at her.
And
Twists in her chain shirt, so it catches in the teeth.
I should shield. All right. All right.
That's it, I suppose.
It-
This guy has to swim. Get out of there. Moves up here. And is stunned for the rest. So this guy's stunned one, bleeding and in water. Can't really get out of. I think he has to clear a way out. So he's going to stab at Artemis.
Oh no. The fool. The fool. Let me see. Hang on.
Just as we planned.
I have something for
In
this.
water and frightened. And
Let me see here. Does this actually do what I wanted to do? Nah. I have a thing if someone critically misses me with a melee attack, but I actually want him to kind of remain where he is. Otherwise, I can like force shove him away, and I want him.
I'll try again. Oh. Okay. Let's go here. He's a bit stunned, but then he'll fire down at grass again. Pew. And shield. This guy is still moving. Already, I'm a little apprehensive at that. Full explosion. This guy here is focused on Gabby beyond anything. Has to be stunned, of course, first, and then a strike. Followed up by another strike. Missing both.
Shit.
Alright, nice.
Gresk.
Grass will look up at her and frown, and then he will raise up his rapier in a stance and cast a spell. He's going to cast a blink charge.
That provokes
Yeah, sure.
these various guys, so they will each take the attack opportunity.
Didn't realize. Well, I guess I didn't take it before.
They didn't.
Miss
Strike.
No.
Strike.
and a miss
Alright.
and a miss.
All right. Well, he will raise his rapier and propel himself to the fabric space in a splash of seawater and appear over here behind her. And then he can make a strike with the rapier he's wielding.
Aha!
And if he hits, it does an extra 2d8 force, depending on the result of the strike. So let's see. This actor no longer exists. I think my weapon does exist, in fact. Let's... Alright, that's a hit. So it does full damage and does an extra 2d. Oh, God. 2d. What force? 2d8 force damage. So I'll roll that as well.
Double ammo.
So now I'm blocking off her axis here.
I do love the idea of Artemis actually yelling, "Ha ha!" Even if
Yes.
he's not the one doing
Yeah,
it.
no. Ha-ha!
Ha! It's just like everyone turns to him like, "What?"
Shield's down. One action left. I do have a bit of map, but I could still attempt to grab her. But I think, yeah,
Raising the shield might be good for you, or you do have reaction, I suppose.
I have reactive, and I don't really have. Well, the only thing I have reaction on is Breath of Life, and also the life connection on Praxi. But I think Praxi is in a good spot right now, so I will attempt with map to grab her. Let's see what happens. Let's see. It's -5, right?
I believe.
We'll see.
Right. She might not be that good at fortitude.
Does it have to be her DC or yeah? Seems like that's
Her
what we're targeting.
DC, yeah.
Yeah, does not be her DC.
Grapples versus her fortitude DC, yeah.
No, that's a failure.
Okay. Oh, that's my turn.
Right, Praxis.
We're on to Praxi.
Braxu will. I mean, if I chase her, which I could with a successful tumble through, I would attract every attack opportunity in the world.
But they already used
Them just
them.
took it.
Yeah, they have already. 3 of them have taken it.
Well,
Basically,
you know,
all the ones down here.
fortune favors the bold.
Yeah, you don't want to kill this guy.
That, that's
I
what
mean,
we've been
yeah,
taught for
killing
this
him would be great.
campaign.
I could get in the room. But
No, okay, I'll give him a.
Just
attack.
remove him as the door stop.
I
You
love
know.
tap.
Yes, yes. Saw him.
Well, I have to attack him again.
yeah, they're well. Okay, as hell.
Just about another hit.
Jesus.
He's still alive. Wow.
How much hit point do these fuckers have? Holy crap.
I mean, he's been hit 3 times and is barely injured. Or something.
But my third action will be a shield, which does not provoke.
Ugh. Frowning deeply at this.
He interacts with the door. Sees Praxis
Water.
and stabs.
Takes a -2 because he's getting through water, right?
Yeah, wouldn't help, sadly.
No, but just
That-
well, yeah.
Is a hit.
Attacking should give some. Wait, that's
It
a
gives a
slashing
-2
weapon.
to.
It is
slash
-2, I think. And then even if Praxo dodges, it's still enough to
It's
hit
still
him.
be +0. So.
Yeah. Oh, it's acid and fire that there's resistance to.
No, I'll just take it. I won't use my shield block yet.
What are you doing last round?
Let's just
I can dodge that one.
Probably should.
you touch it.
Actually, no, I cannot.
You wouldn't even need to.
No?
But if there's a -2, you wouldn't need to anyway.
No,
It's a -2.
you
It misses
miss.
anyway. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
He's sitting in water, in the water wall. So.
And that misses too.
Ha ha ha! Paying dividends.
Value.
That's value right there.
Yeah, value. That's a Tempest
Yeah, but-
value.
Nimble
Yeah.
Dodge is the same type of bonus as the shield, so Nimble Dodging effectively gives me +1 AC currently.
Oh, really? Its
Good
shield
point.
is a...
Yep.
Oh, interesting.
Circumstance.
Circumstance. Yeah.
Circumstance.
Oh,
Shield
Curious.
systems.
Interesting. Okay.
tumble him with water.
Smack that guy. And we'll push him 5 feet as well.
Like which guy? That guy.
This dude.
All right.
Do I try and kill him? Yeah. Or, you know what? I will use the staff and just box these 3 in a water orb and just give you guys a clear
Hey.
playing field.
I like it.
It's the
Orb
last
them.
of my charges in the staff, so there's nothing I can do with it after that. It'll be regular kineticist stuff, but I think it's worth it.
I think it's good. Three enemies, like caught in it, that's not bad at all.
You have a reflex saves, yeah?
As it goes. Yeah.
Oh ho ho.
There we go.
All right, so it's
Critical
the theft
failure.
here.
One of them just can't even swim at all. 2 of them are caught. one of
Tumbles
them
around
permanently
like...
so. Oh, and it's the barely injured one too. Oh, that's great.
This guy in failure is caught in the orb. And on a critical failure, can't swim to get free. So he's just stuck there. I'll put him like immobilized or something so we know. And he's just all up in that orb. Oof.
And then, Prax, if you clear there, I'll move the orb to just take care of this room behind you on my next turn.
Alright. This guy steps over here, attacks Praxu. Looks like
Is
a
that
hit.
with the minus?
Sure does.
No, it's not with the minus, but it still is a hit. And a miss. This guy, so much water. He's gonna have to swim in there to do his job. Alright.
He doesn't have to do his job.
No, really doesn't. This
And
might
maybe
be
the other guys need to do their job.
might be above his pay grade. Oh, miss. Okay.
I would say if I had to swim to get to my job, I would tell them to fuck off.
Is there someone like here?
That is him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One guy behind us.
Yeah. The water here is quite horrendous for them. The penalties to the stack because they also don't swim, so it's
Very good.
pretty terrible. You know how rare that a group has so many good water swimming people when the
Yeah.
enemies don't. So it makes these water spells far more useful. All right. Well, she sees Grask there blocking the way and grimaces. That was a mistake. And she will use her toxicologist ability to draw her weapon and apply poison to it in one move, and then make a strike.
Yeah, it's cool as fuck.
Oh
Oh, no.
I will reactive
no.
shield.
yes,
No.
reactive
Face.
shield.
Yes.
No,
Poison
Nope.
into the
Yeah.
heart. All right.
absolutely not.
Just a
Get my
regular
arm.
It's not a crit then.
No.
Oof.
Well played, Valky.
And she can use her class DC instead of any other DC when using poisons. So that's certainly what she is going to do.
He's a toxicologist.
Which means you get to do a fortitude save. I have a DC here. There you go.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Really? Okay,
It's
well,
difficult to get better.
All right. Then you will be affected by some damage
Oh.
and enfeeblement.
sure.
And that was two actions. So she will follow that with another attack. Just to really try to. No, much worse. Well, you're allowed to be lucky sometimes. This guy is in the way and has this target down here. Gabby. So he's gonna just go along with his buddy and keep stabbing this weird creature they found.
He really isn't in the way.
Oh.
Hit.
Does Gabby have reactive shield, or did she have the shield up already?
I already have my shield up.
Damn it!
I should have 29, but I guess he has bonuses to hit.
You're flanked.
Yeah, flank. Yeah.
That's why we need to kill off these people.
Yeah.
Get rid of this shit.
Gabby's frightened, shaken by his weird, his constant onslaught. She strikes again. And again.
Goodness.
Frightened. It paid off.
Dude.
Alright.
I missed.
Gabby's not used to this. He's usually the one weirdly staring at people.
Right, the shock and awe is still affecting a fair bunch here, so I'm not going to reapply that this turn. We're going to get some defenses up. So, first of all...
Do you have a banner?
I do have a banner.
Lovely.
I just didn't
Would
know
help
if we
a lot.
were running around a lot, because then planting the banner wouldn't help us much, would it? But now that she's sort of rooted, now we have a good place for banner. So the banner is going down.
No.
For the tide! As the banner somehow dramatically unfurls. As it slams it into the floor.
Sea banner.
Yeah.
Rubber.
Whips out. Everyone is inspired.
Where is it?
It's in my square.
I don't see you. I'm upstairs.
I'm here, but you have line of sight to me, I
Okay.
assume, unless there's a
I can
100%
delete
block.
the dare here.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, so much better.
Nice to see what's going on, yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, yeah. I can see so much more now.
All right, so the banner goes down. So we have that. Good. Now then. I can, of course, try to Fortissimo. That might be good for everyone. Or I can try to... I do have 2 actions. I could cast a spell. For example, I could try to slow her, but she has pretty good
If
saves,
those
it
guys
seems.
have gotten their reactions back, you might get punched.
You
in
get
the face.
absolutely destroyed.
Yeah.
That guy, maybe. This guy's near death. So yeah,
Well,
it might
actually,
be.
Hit you.
Banner, I guess, would have anyway. Oh no, they used it on
Yeah.
me, didn't they? Well, one of them.
Yeah, I
that's
just
true, the
don't know if
banner
they've
does-
had their turns.
Banner
the banner
manipulates.
does have manipulate.
It does. It does, yeah.
Oh.
Right, but
They haven't had the turns yet.
yeah, because they attacked
Oh.
me.
Oh, there you go.
so-
So
So
I
you're
could, I
saying-
could try to hit her with a spell, or I can try to Fortissimo everyone, like just boost killing power.
Do the spell. You probably won't have an opportunity. You can do the Fortissimo next round, assuming it doesn't provoke, right?
It does not.
So I'd say take
Yeah,
your
then
win
cast
and
your spell
safety
now while you have the opportunity.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah,
You had one
Big
opportunity.
one.
I mean,
You
I
gonna miss
can.
your shot.
I mean, I can just vanish myself, of course. I can, or Praxis for that matter.
Again,
Classic.
fucking every time again.
I mean, maybe Praxu, given he's holding the line for you, would be
He is
nice,
holding the
probably.
line for me. All right, Artemis looks over to
Yeah,
Praxu.
Invisible
Yeah,
brass.
I'm in a bit of a pickle here. because
Behold!
since I'm swimming.
Or don't. As Praxu
Yeah.
turns invisible.
I do want to behold, thank you.
There we go.
Yeah,
I'll hold the rear line. I'll hold the rear line if you want to get
Yeah,
in.
my issue is just I'm swimming, which means I can't step, which means as soon as I move from here, I get 3 attacks of opportunity into my face.
But now you're invisible.
It's true. That's a lot better.
All right,
You're undetectable.
Artemis is done. I really wish I had an action point, from 4E.
Yeah.
They were great.
They were great. So good.
Spend them, you get to charge for free, and then you get to
Oh.
heal.
So good. You do
Now
it
we
with
just
the
have hero
daily,
points.
Yeah, Fraxu can get in the room,
2
and then
dailies
I
and a
follow.
thing to
Yeah,
the
double
square.
daily. Oh.
That'll make a really great choke point with the wall.
So am I still targeting her, or should I try and kill these
Grass
three guys
has her
that
pretty
hit me?
locked down at the moment.
Flank on flank on flank.
I mean, if you could kill
I'd
this
say
guy...
launch this guy and kill him, and let's just clear them out.
Yeah, we
There's
need
too
to clear-
many.
yeah,
We're gonna
I
get
think-
overwhelmed.
Yeah, I think we need to clear the board.
She's way too strong. So just start killing everything around us here.
All right. Well, I have a ability that lets me target 2 creatures flanking me.
Okay.
Oh sure. Then
There you
go for
go.
it.
So,
Yeah, sure.
Seems useful.
which you
Yeah,
know,
this dude is like perma-locked inside the bubbles, just
He is, you know.
for your awareness. But
but he still gives it so many bonuses to hit me.
yeah,
Because I'm also his favorite now. He's like in love with me, which is not unusual
No
for
way.
people, but it's very fast. What I was thinking about this one.
Quick reversal.
nice.
All right, cool.
All right. It's a nice one. It even works with
Attacks,
unarmed
no bad.
attack.
Wow.
I know
Sweet.
it does. So I'm not gonna eat
Oh,
one
it doesn't
guy. and
count
then I'm
against
gonna-
multiple attack penalty either. That's really good, actually.
I know.
Oh, Gabby.
I'm gonna reroll that. I gotta reroll that. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to.
Just
Alright.
a cool thing. Be cursed forever if I don't do it now. And then I'm gonna do it to the other guy too. Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun-dun-dun. The bow is dark.
Then you can launch at this guy, right? You-
Well, it'll be minus.
With the -5, yeah, because you've done one attack.
No,
Well,
because two
it
two
did,
attacks.
no, it
It's two
didn't
attacks.
count against multiple attack penalty, it said.
No.
The second strike is the
It's the
same multiple
same-
attack penalty as the initial attack and doesn't count toward your multiple attack penalty. But a -5 to launch at this guy, which might kill him.
a very good power, except for rogues because they only get flanked.
Oh, it's also worth knowing that you can only use quick reversal if you already have an attack penalty. It's a press action.
Oh,
It's
you should have
also flourish.
lunged. Oh.
You should have attacked first, and then you can use that
Oh,
to do
I
2 more
see.
attacks at -5.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, we know
Well-
that good for it.
But we know that for next time. Yeah.
Only put it by multiple attack rolls.
Is
'Cause
lunge a
otherwise
flourish?
that's really strong. Otherwise, flourish is just once per turn.
Yeah, but is a lunge a flourish?
No.
Don't know.
You can lunge.
Just a
Then you can lunge. Yeah, get him.
lunch.
Yum.
Dining out.
I
as they
love
call it.
lunch. Yes, dining out.
Just gave his favorite thing.
Oh.
Boo.
How much water? to
God,
get
all
through.
these fears. That's my turn. That's my turn. No shield. Oops, anyway.
No shield.
I can't. I've used reactions. Right?
Oh, the lunge is 2 actions?
You're right. It was 1 action. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I'll definitely shield.
Yeah.
Whew.
This guy's gonna stab you.
Feeling pretty naked here. Because I am.
Alright. Good. Steel shield paying
So
off.
frightened.
Yeah.
It's a little bit less frightened. This guy. Could just swim, but where's he really gonna get to? Probably has to. Try to swim away. Hey, he's gonna attack Artemis first. Let's try to.
Certainly a hit.
Even. Yeah.
Right. Bonk.
Bit of damage, and then he will try to swim.
Artemis is not without hit points.
Crits.
Wait
That
a
provokes.
minute. He moved past me.
Yes, he does.
Oh.
Doesn't want to be in the water. No. Yeah, that's it.
Only we were 1 level higher.
Oh, come on.
Oh, no, he's not in the water. He can still stab Artemis. So
How's the bleeding going?
badly.
Yeah. Not enough to
He's
kill
gonna,
him,
he's
though.
gonna make his mark on the world, let's say it that way. He's a bit busy too, you know. He stabs, and then that's his turn.
He dies. Alright. Thank you.
Doesn't have to try to recover it. He's dead. This guy
Okay, one
here
down.
takes his
2,
blade.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12 to go.
Here
I've killed one.
strikes at Grask.
Yes.
Critical hit. Goes up with another strike, but that misses. He's trying to clear the way. Lady of the house. This guy here just keep an eye on things. He can't really fit. This one is stuck here, so he's really no choice but to stab Gabby. You're making me do this, he says. Yes. Looks like a hit.
Even through the water?
Yeah, he has aquatic on, yeah.
Well, let's see
Oh, he
here.
does have the
Aquatic
aquatic
is
on.
already, yeah. Thing is, aquatic is a circumstance bonus to him, so more water wouldn't do more. But you have a defense and he has a penalty, so
Yeah.
it's all working pretty well for you.
I'm minus 22.
Grask.
Did I have my...
Okay. Alright, let's start with shielding taunt. Where's my shield? And then,
You want taunt?
this fellow.
This fella.
Then we do a big blast, so it'll provoke the guy up top.
We'll take it.
Nice.
And miss.
Wonderful. Let me aim this out. Like so.
These friendly spells.
Yep.
Yep.
Ugh.
Success is half damage.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. 6 is half damages.
Failure is full and sickened 1. Crit is full, sickened 2, and slowed 1. We don't have that.
This guy. I gets half. She gets half, and then you see some sickened stuff happening too.
On the failure, sickened 1. Yeah.
So this guy gets sickened as well. This damned Bismarck stuff tastes so terrible, it just makes them feel worse. Well, Traxu. He's gone.
Who is gone? Yeah. Well, I guess I could move and leave Tempest in the rear.
Please.
I think.
Again, see if you can clear like some up, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you gotta
can
get out of the
swim-
water.
You can swim through the ball too.
swim here. The problem is that I have my slashing weapons with me, or currently wielding, so I need to get out of this ball too.
Is your beak
Is
piercing?
it part of the same swim to exit the ball or to exit the water?
Yeah, say so.
Yeah, so 4th square for swim. You should be able to do that.
But suddenly you have to
Going
swim
be-
to start in a square, you know? If
Well,
you
you
start
could-
in a water square, so.
You can move through me as well.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, well,
Well,
I
that is
can,
one swim action.
I can definitely get here and then stab this guy twice.
Well,
Missing terribly,
okay. Well, you have aquatic combat, which you shouldn't.
It's true.
and
And
also
more aquatic
missing.
combat, which you shouldn't have.
Would it have made a difference?
Yes.
Okay, excellent.
Both would have hit if you hadn't been in water.
Well, I'm not in water. Ah. Also, that should not be the speed penalty. That should be enfeebled on that.
Okay.
I keep forgetting to switch that around. Right. Stab, stab. He's bleeding and in a bad place. I like that. Good for you.
Alright, this guy. Tempest then. One thing disappears, then
Here
there's another
the
one.
evil, thick bleeding.
Don't forget to put the banner on Praxio. I don't know if you had it. I don't see the effect on you.
Oh yeah.
Damn it, water. But you know,
Scroll up to find it. There
what are
it
you
is.
going to do? I think the group down here is going to declare Tempest the enemy. He seems to be doing this sort of thing. So he will fascinate it. Start the onslaught. Tempest. The hit.
Thank you for quarter combat for that not being a crit. But I will use deflecting wave. So get fucked. What? No. Why did that not apply properly?
A slashing. Is it a bludgeoning?
Yeah, it's a slashing weapon.
There you go.
There we go.
And yeah. Tempest.
Okay, that messes things up for me a little
You can
bit.
move the bubble
Right.
there if you want.
I can't really see. I was planning on moving in there, but this guy moving in kind of screws that plan a bit. Unless I have a way of. Well, I will need to
Hit
do
him
that
and
anyway.
push
To
him?
sustain it. Yeah, I think I will. But if I do that, it doesn't give me space to move. I don't suppose. Yeah, if I push this guy south, it wouldn't shove the other dude behind him. Let's just try and get him out of the way. We'll start with some water punches. Whack. On the bottom guy. Here. We'll punch him out of the way diagonally. There we go. Turn attention to this guy below me. Punch him south.
Below you. This guy?
No, sorry. Here,
This
the
guy.
guy in my
Alright.
way. Yeah.
Good.
Target. Move him south, and then gonna have to let the ball
Oh,
go,
thank God.
or I think it's served well, but doesn't need to stay. And then I will move here, so I am just a full choke point wall for this entire south group. Unfortunately,
The
that does
orb
not give
stops
me enough
sustaining.
actions to sustain it. So yes, it's gone. Okay, that's more comfortable.
Assume the two down there they will take the attack opportunity.
Right.
This guy.
Yeah. I'm swimming.
This guy. And
Nice.
Nope.
This guy. One hit.
Oh, I already used deflecting wave once. Turn that off.
Hooks and prodding.
But that was
There we
on.
go.
You just had your turn, right?
Now it's the attacks of opportunity on the movement I took, so it would be the same
Oh.
turn.
Ah.
Also get it back at the beginning of the turn, so either way. But at least my aura is up now, so you guys will get a boost to your movement speed if you want one.
This guy. Come over here and strike. Try to anyway. Water. Oh, Grass, we forgot to do your poison save.
Oh, sure.
Let me just put it out here again. There you go.
So, do I do the poison save when she applies it and also at the end of my turn? Or is it
You poisoned your stages.
the end of the
remember?
round? Oh, sure. Okay.
You just...
All right,
Sure.
So you should also have that.
Okay.
That's your stage 2. All right. Well, you're still up though, which is a problem for her. Not
Yep.
a huge fan of that, but what are you going to do? Can you be affected by more than one poison? Is that a thing?
If it's different poison, but you can't have multiple the same
More of the
poison at the
same.
same time, wouldn't work. But you can have giant centipede venom and red scorpion venom, for example, if she has that.
Well, that's sort of what she does. She's got a lot of different ones. So she'll, you know what, toxicologists prepare another poison and then try to stab. It does provoke if you have that, but I think too. Well,
Jesus
the guy in my way.
Christ.
She is rolling.
Alright, I'm gonna
Thanks.
heal block that.
Yeah.
And before I do anything else, while I block this, I'm also going to activate my disarming block and attempt to disarm her weapon as she attacks me when I shield block.
Nice. That's cool.
Okay.
So I will attempt to disarm with my
yeah.
athletics. Against her reflex, unfortunately, and I am enfeebled, but we'll see.
Oh, ho, ho.
38.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Is that a success or a crit?
You assume much. It is absolutely a crit.
Then the item is knocked out of her grasp and falls to the ground, target's face. I basically, she went in for the strike, it hits me, but then the shield just completely deflects onto the floor.
Drops the dagger.
Still takes
Yeah,
damage.
I will remove one of them from her sheet. She does have another one, currently not drawn. But that one's down the stair somewhere.
Yeah.
Earns your
God, that's
hiss.
such a good picture. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, just completely dumbfounded. Like, what the fuck?
But still get
So good.
Yep. Oh,
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Have a reroll.
Oh, so that's 2 to begin with. Of the shadow essence. So it's this, and that's this.
About the void and poison at the same time?
Yep.
Oh,
And
no.
some enfeeblement, but you're already enfeebled.
That might. Okay, I'm alive. I'm alive. For now.
Okay, well, then she'll spend her last act. Draw the other knife.
Wait. What? Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Of course. Sorry, I was thinking about the poisons as attacks, but they're just the effect. Yep, that's fine.
This guy will continue step. This dog. He was stabbing at the dog, but Gabby.
At the dock.
Hit. Captain Artemis.
Well, I was going to debuff, but Grask seems to be in
Grask.
huge trouble now, unfortunately. So we will
But
try
yeah.
to deal with that.
It's not supposed to be this kind of green.
Alright. We can do it.
Burning, boiling. Sort of.
Come
Another way
on,
of-
good roll. Alright, decent.
Thank you.
That's pretty good.
Yes.
Get that
With that, I
going.
need to go. So, good luck, folks.
Yeah, we'll
Thanks for session.
stop here
I
at the
think
end
we'll
of
just
the...
stop when
End of
round's finished.
round.
We're at the
Yeah.
end of the round anyway. So.
And
Sounds good.
Time for it.
yeah, keeping them debuffed here seems like a pretty good idea. They're more than we
Yeah.
are, so I will dirge, and I will linger it. We can do that. Yeah, that's a crit. It lingers for 4 rounds. The dirge.
It has a range of pretty much everywhere, right?
Yep.
Everyone is afraid.
Yeah, and that's it. That's my actions.
Mean one. Rich is a mean one. I say that water has probably been the.
Yeah, it's been good. It's
Oh,
been
yeah.
keeping things
Sorry about that.
keeping things
Yeah,
going.
all right.
Pretty good.
Yeah, we need to
Thank you,
kill
Mike.
we need to kill these two that are injured behind us here. Like
Yeah.
they really need to go.
Yeah, the
I just
lady or
I
the
haven't had a
man
chance to
maybe.
use it yet, but I recently picked up an ability that lets me like fling people around. It's literally just called flinging updraft. So I'm thinking that maybe even just getting like, you know, these most powerful guys like on the other side of the wall or on the,
That
in
would
this
be
room
good.
here, just like take them on one side of the Tempest, put them on the other side. Just like clear
Yeah,
the board
I would
for
love
you guys
to
to
flank this
clear the-
alchemist.
You need to.
This
th-
guy
these-
is in my fucking way.
These
Yeah,
guys
on my next turn,
have
he's my-
way over
my next
100 hit
turn.
points, I think. Like because it took so much to kill just one of them.
Yeah.
But we need to clear. Like this guy needs to die. This guy needs to die. Like just to get the damage off the back line. Gabby's going down here. Like this is dangerous now.
Yeah.
Fortunately. But maybe
Yeah.
Grass can heal
Next turn
her
I'll
on his
try
turn
and-
next time. Maybe we can kill these two off if we're lucky. And that would take a lot of pressure off. They just grab her and drag her out, really.
Yeah, I say I expected her to have like guards, but not like a clown
15?
car full of them.
Yeah. You have a small army, you know.
I
Oh,
figured
look at
this was a
Fling
bad
this guy
idea.
into the other room.
We should have, we tried to
Yeah,
be
we can just
fancy.
walk into a
What we should have
fortress.
done is just attack her in the room. Next time, diplomacy, whatever. Just get her.
Yeah, we knew she was the one.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw a couple of dudes, but it's like, there's what, like 6? Well, that's fine.
Yeah, I saw like
It should be
6. And I
it
was like,
oh,
yeah,
no.
these guys looks like schmucks.
So
But no.
us 4 punching her in the face while Grass or
both shoot.
Tempest holds the door. Yeah.
As
the
my
arrogance.
bodyguards, I've hired
But would
15
we
rangers.
really be swashbuckling pirates if we weren't arrogant enough to?
Oh, no, absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
exactly.
very in character to just swagger in.
Yeah.
So
Arrogant
that's-
enough
I
to try
can
something
take
so
it.
dumb and powerful enough to get away with it.
Yeah.
The story is gonna be a much better than like, and then we trap her in a room and beat her to death. Like, yeah, all right, that's fine.
I've certainly been on the player side of this kind of decision. Like, you know what?
Yeah.
Fuck the consequences. This kicks them. This like pushing people down, stab them. So
Yeah. Should have
I
maybe.
think the second half of this. Oh,
but they're also not monsters who are just going to hang out in their room and wait for people to show up.
Yeah, we are lucky in the sense that Grask had the teleportation skill, so he can actually stop her
Yeah.
from going upstairs and getting even more people alerted, or burn the papers or whatever else. Maybe she has like the whole place rigged to blow. I mean, she's an alchemist. Who knows?
Cool plan.
So
This lady definitely has an escape plan.
yeah. So Grask standing there is the most
Yeah.
important thing in the world. Like he cannot
Yeah.
be like he has to be there.
But
And
she's very motivated.
she is very motivated, but lost one dagger. Maybe she'll
Yes.
She
lose
should be
another
very
one.
happy. She should be very happy that guy's behind her.
Can we get him out of the way somehow? That would be so good.
yes, I can try.
I want to like hang onto her leg with my jaw.
Fling him through like that.
Yeah, that would be nice. Just toss him through the doorway.
Close the door.
Doesn't do any damage, but in a situation like this, it's still action economy would be so worth it if it works.
Yep. All right. Well,
There's a reflex save though, which I'm worried they're quite good at.
yeah,
I
probably.
got Ranger vibes.
I can try and trip him, maybe. Be easier then, right?
Again, killing. We need to. These two
Does being
needs
prone
to.
work on
These two
reflex
needs to really be dead because they're doing so much damage.
Yeah, and they're already injured.
And then
Well, now that we've got an invisible Praxu going around, like
yeah, but we had
our
bad
kill
luck,
rate is
bad luck
increased.
too, because Praxi rolled badly. One crit out of
But
like
he hit
out of
still.
like 8 attacks or something. One crit from a rogue. That's unfortunate.
It's a murder character.
I mean,
I haven't crit
rolls
either.
were
Stupid
sort of
fear.
average.
Rolled what was it, like an 18 or 19 or something? Yeah. I mean, they're tougher than we thought, certainly.
Yeah, respect.
Alright, well, I'll end the stream here. We'll pick this up not next week, because as we mentioned a while back,
That's right.
Valky is gone next week.
Sorry, you said that so dramatically.
Gone.
Valky's gone.
He's gone. No, I'm thinking.
Dun, dun,
Figure out what happens to
dun.
his character.
Yeah, he's gone. Then the week after that, we're back. And then the week after that, it's Midsummer. So then we're gone again.
Wait, so 2
Hopefully we
weeks?
finish this fight, so
of
we're
no
not just in
play?
it for a month.
No, we're not playing. We're not
Next
playing on the
Monday.
5th. We're playing on the 12th, and we're not
Okay.
playing on the 19th.
Okay.
You'll
Off
remember
on,
that.
off on.
No, I'm gonna write it down. No session on the 5th of June.
Yep, and no session on the
I'm gonna
19th.
pin it in here. That's a long time ago. I don't know.
There you go.
Rip.
That's so far away. Nobody can remember
Yeah, it's
something.
We might-
2 weeks, 3
Might
weeks.
not even
no.
be alive that far ahead.
It's
Yeah,
true.
That is basically
It's
that
true.
is basically how I live my life.
Always
Right? 2 week, no.
It's impossible to plan anything 2
My
weeks out.
dentist was like, "I'm gonna give you an appointment for next year," and I was like, "Yes, you should definitely send me a message with that, and then also later do it again because that's
All right. Well,
not."
Sometimes.
thanks
Oh,
people
man,
for
guy,
watching.
can I have a Thursday off in a year and a half? I'm like, yes.
You
Oh,
look,
yes.
you look at your lists and you're like,
Yeah.
no.
I haven't planned that far yet.
All right. Yeah, back in 2 weeks then
Great.
with Skull and Shackles. We'll see you tomorrow morning with some Mech Warrior. Catch you then. Good night.
Yes.